Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 1. It's me, your host, Logic Blade, and we're back after a whole week off. I didn't think it had been that long, but time certainly flies. I hope everyone's doing well today, and hope you're ready for some exciting, fun action as we continue on Chapter 4 here. See, our little menu here hasn't changed too much, but we got the whole gang here, which is pretty nice to see. Yeah, let's just jump right in, shall we? Let me go in there. Alright, so we just finished up in the old schoolhouse. So, let's go ahead and do some side quests, some bonding events, get those out of the way first. Looks like we got two people we can talk to. This time around it is Elliot and Laura. We trigger when we leave the campus here, so instead of doing that, we're just going to not do that. Apparently, Fee's flower-raising efforts aren't going too hot. Well, Fee's issues aren't really her issues; they're Laura's issues. Because she's kind of a full Karen, honestly. To think I could be defeated so thoroughly, and by a lady at that. That Friedel, her strength is inhuman. Probably shouldn't bother him while he's stewing in his own rage. Probably shouldn't bother him in general, he's kind of a piece of shit. But whatever. That ain't none of my business. What is Ferris doing?
Is it possible that I truly wish to become friends with Elisa? Oh, why must my brother say such things? I cannot get these twisted thoughts out of my head.
Oh, darling, you don't want to be friends with Elisa. You want to be more than friends with her. Probably not. I'm just being a tosser. But that's what I do. So, yeah, I know this guy was hiding around here somewhere. Ah, there he is. He's by the incinerator. So say hi to our janitor here. What am I going to do with this? Is everything okay? Oh, hey there, Reen. To tell you the truth, I found an ink brush on campus this morning. Now I'm trying to figure out whether or not to toss it in the incinerator. It's pretty nice. What do you mean by ink brush? Well, it's a brush, but it doesn't look like it had any paint on it. Mind if I take a look? Skylar showed Reen the ink brush. Oh, I recognize this. This is most likely an Eastern calligraphy brush. So you've seen one of these things before? I have. Someone close to me had an interest in calligraphy, so it's a familiar sight by now. It's an art that has people putting all of their thoughts and emotions into whatever they write. Skilled calligraphers can express those express those feelings in every stroke of the character they're writing, making their work unique. Well, isn't that something? And I'm sure its owner must have left it behind by accident. I wish I could get it back to them, whoever they are. Do I know anyone from the Academy as interested in Eastern calligraphy as my master was? Well, we might as well take it. It's better than having it burned. There's only one person I can think of who'd have the same interests as he does. I don't even think he's supposed to be on campus today, but it's worth a shot. I think I know who that brush's owner is. Would you mind giving it to me for now? Oh, do you? That takes some weight off my old shoulders, I'll tell you that. It's all yours. Thank you. I'll be sure to take it right over. I just hope you've got the right person in mind. I don't know, do I? Do I have the right person in mind? Hey, Killer, how's it going? We just, started up here. Haven't missed a thing. Well, that's kind of a lie. I talked to Fee. her flowers aren't doing too hot because she is a terrible gardener, as one would expect from someone so short. Nah, I'm messing with you. She'll be fine. Anyway, let's talk to this jerk. Instructor Makarov, smoking on campus is strictly prohibited. Just as I have told you over and over and over again. Oh, sorry about that. Man, he's really worked up today, isn't he? Ugh. No, hey, Principal Van Dyke is on campus. Nice. I approve. I approve of the custom emote that you've done to my Laura here. I'm glad I caught you, Principal Van Dyke. I heard that you weren't going to be on campus today. Good day, Schwarzer. Unfortunately, I'm only here to gather the papers I need for my next meeting. In fact, you caught me right when I was about to leave. But did you have something to ask me? I can certainly spare a minute or two to help a student. Thank you very much. I do have one quick question. He definitely doesn't have time for a report on the old schoolhouse. It's kind of a strange one, too. Guiley the janitor gave me this ink brush. It wouldn't happen to be yours by any chance, would it? Nice. Yep, turn up for Pride Month. That it is. I was just lamenting its loss earlier. I thought as much. I'm glad I could reunite it with its rightful owner. Thank you ever so much. Where did you say you found this again? Well, Guyler gave it to me, and he told me he found it near the water fountains this morning. I see. That would make sense. I was giving it a good cleaning over there just this morning. However, I left it there when someone called for me. By the time I was able to return, it had disappeared. How happy I am to have it back in my possession. Thank you again for spending the time and energy to reunite us, Schwarzer. It was no trouble at all. I am kind of curious about that brush, though. It looks like you've used it for a long time. Ah, so you've noticed. It was a gift from an old friend of mine, you see. In our younger days, we were constantly sparring, both to improve our skills and to motivate one another. He was the one who urged me to take up the art of Eastern calligraphy. I suppose it's been around 10 years since then. It's impressive that you've had the same brush for so long now. My apologies, Reen, but I'm afraid I must be going now. I wish I had more time to discuss the finer points of calligraphy with you, but alas. Maybe some other time. I hope I didn't make you late, though. Don't fret. I cannot thank you enough for returning my brush to me. Please, take this as a sign of my thanks. The Holy Sphere. Thank you very much. And with that, I will take my leave. I look forward to hearing your report on the old schoolhouse upon my return. I wonder if his old friend is really who I think it is. Anyway, I probably should be loitering in this room. I don't know. I don't see any problems with it. Alright, so... yeah, let's go check on our good buddy Elliot. He seems to be a bit distraught. Oh dear. Oh dear, Vincent. Oh no. Oh, if it isn't my darling Vincent. Mind if I join you? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid you've caught me right as I was leaving. Come now, darling. No need to be shy. Allow me to take you all the way home. I'm begging you, for the love of Adios, please stay away. You'll be fine. Oh no. I was fiddling with Hibel's violin and one of the strings kinda snapped. But that happens all the time, right? He can fix it no problem, can't he? Nope. You're fucked. Were you playing the piano, Elliot? Yeah, I thought it might lighten my spirits up a bit. I'm starting to feel a little nervous now that our performance is coming up. Oh, Fen, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming on in and lurking for a bit. And now that you're my tier 1 sub, you have access to my 1 emote. I'm planning to get some more, but for now, I've got Laura dabbing. You can also modify her with the Pride Month thing there. Oh, right. Sorry for interrupting you. You're performing at the church in town, right? Yeah, that's the one. We're hoping a lot of the townspeople and kids will come out to see us. The Wind Orchestra holds a concert like this every year. Last year's was apparently a huge success. Oh, really? Guess I should go see it if I have the time. Thanks, I really hope you can make it. You know, now I'm kind of interested in hearing him play the piano. Yeah, sure, why not? Hey there, Elliot. Would you mind playing the piano a little for me? Sure thing, I'd like that. What should I play? Oh, it's not too bad, Fen. I mean, I've been playing Jackbox for like 5 hours with Feb, so I've been actually talking a lot today. Man, that piano animation, though. I haven't played the piano in ages, so that was probably an ordeal for the ears. Are you kidding? I thought that sounded great. Given how good you are at the violin, I'm impressed you found the time to become a great piano player, too. It's not a big deal. I tried every instrument you could think of back when I was still set on becoming a musician. That's all there is to it. You say that like that's not impressive in and of itself. Especially when you can still play so well after all this time. It didn't hurt that I always had one pianist in particular to look up to. She was the reason I even got interested in music in the first place. I guess that inspired me to put just as much effort into the piano as I did the violin. She must have really been something. I've never even gotten close to her level, though. So what if I can play a ton of instruments? It probably means I'll never stick with one long enough to master it. I don't have that willpower. I'm always giving up halfway, never making it to the end of anything. That's probably why I gave up on my dream to become a musician, too. Elliot. No worries, Sven. I appreciate the lurk. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to darken the mood all of a sudden. No worries. If anything, I'm happy you were able to open up to me like that. Besides, it shows me just how much you really do love music. Huh? I don't think you tried out a bunch of instruments just so you could find one to study. Music's what speaks to you. It seems only natural you'd want to learn how to hear all it's saying. If you didn't have that genuine passion, there's no way you would have gotten as good as you are. If you ask me, being able to love music like that is a talent all its own. Reen. Maybe I wasn't wrong after all. Huh? Wrong about what? Nothing, just talking to myself. Thanks, though. That really cheered me up. I'll be sure to bring that attitude into the performance next month. Good to hear. I'll be cheering you on. That's a sweet bonding event. I actually really like that a lot. Yeah. Before I do Laura's bonding event, I'm gonna go talk to my boys Eustace and Gaius here. A number of important guests are invited to the banquet held at the Imperial Palace each year. I imagine my father and brother's names are on the guest list, being members of one of the 4 great houses. But with the tensions between the armies and the other ongoing issues, I'm not certain what they'll choose to do this year. Not that it's any of my business, of course. Our field study in Ord got me interested in reading about several old legends. That's how I ended up coming to the library with Eustace. I'm hoping he can point me towards some good books on the subject. Actually, have I read everything here? Pretty sure I have. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We never ran into a unicorn. Interesting. Oh no, don't mind me. I'm just, having writer ideas. It's not important. I don't even know if I'll, like, implement it anytime soon. Oh, hey, Emma. Dorothy's been hard at work trying to encourage me to read books detailing extreme friendships between men. Looking back on it now, that seems to have been her intention ever since I joined the club. I'm almost ashamed it took me this long to realize it. Poor Emma. Is it my fate to spend the rest of my days here feeling flustered? Probably. Oh, Emma. So our club's gonna be shut down if we lose next month's match? Sorry, Machias. Seems like they went ahead and forced us through approvals somehow. What a waste. I thought this year was really looking up once you joined. It's not over yet, Stefan. If they've hit us this hard, that's all the more reason to hit them back even harder. We're gonna completely annihilate them. Yeah. Oh, Machias. Machias, shut up. Hey now. How would you like to accompany me to the summer festival, Toa? Everyone needs a break now and then, and this seems like the perfect one. I'd like to at least. Maybe if I can get all this work out of the way. Going to the summer festival would be awfully nice. Aw, poor Toa. Such a workaholic. I'm thinking of bullying Toa in one of my stories, but I just can't bring myself to do it. Like, of all the people in Kaseki, she's like the second or third most likely person to not deserve that. I know, right? We found a prize that's offering prizes if you can pick the winner at the summer races. Time to finally cash in on all this time I spent on the tracks watching and wishing I had the money to bet. I pretty much got this contest wrapped up with a bow already. Oh, Crow. No, you don't. Oh, I see I've piqued your attention. Unfortunately, it's not my usual brand of bullying. It's more like legitimate, I'm gonna make you sad for Toa. And I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. I've already talked to Fee. Let's not talk to her again. And, yeah, let's go check in with Laura, because I've done everything else, I think. What's Laura doing here? Looks like she's really concentrating. Is she practicing her cuts here? Well, I can't see any downsides to watching Laura train. Maybe I'll even learn a thing or two. It might be best to just observe from a distance. Whew. Impressive as always, Laura. Oh, Reen, I didn't see you come in. Sorry, I saw you practicing and I couldn't help but stand and watch. I didn't want to break your concentration with some big greeting either. I'm glad I didn't, because your form was spectacular. That's very kind of you, Reen. But there's no need to lie. You're a skilled enough swordsman to have seen the uncertainty in my every swing just now. Sorry, I guess that was out of line. I understand your desire to protect my feelings, but I still have a way to go. There's nothing more to it. I was hoping the practice would clear my mind, but unfortunately that was not the case. I'm guessing this has something to do with Fee. Elisa told me that, as Fee's elder, I shouldn't let my emotions get to me so much. That's a perfectly reasonable expectation, but I find myself failing to do so time after time. I suppose this means I'm more hot-headed than I thought. Laura, listen. I'm not going to pretend I understand exactly what's going on between the two of you, but I don't think there's any need to force yourself to be any more of an adult than you are. What? For one thing, we're not adults. We're students, and we're here in part to learn how to become adults. It's like swordsmanship. No matter how hard you train, you can't rush mastery. These things take time, right? That's why I don't think you should try to will yourself into adulthood. Reen, if you ever need to clear your mind, just give me a call. We're both pursuing the way of the sword, so the least I can do is spar with you every once in a while. If you wanted to, we could even go at it right now. That won't be necessary. I'd like to take the time to think things over on my own today. That's perfectly fine. I do appreciate your offer, though, and I'll be sure to take you up on it once I've resolved my current concerns. Got it. Really looking forward to that. Yeah, you can see where I got the seeds planted in my brain here. I saw this bonding event, and I was just like, oh baby. They're gonna totally go at it. By the way, I've written 6 chapters of this now, Reen Explora fanfiction. Check me out at archiveofourown/logicblade. The title is literally The Way of the Sword, because, yes, it's what they talk about all the time, and I thought it was perfect. Shh, don't spoil them. Needless to say, Reen got a face of, come on. Almost got it. Face of that. That action. Yeah. Alright. That's enough for me. Cease and desist. Lucky fucker. Yep. Oh, Monica's here.
I hope she cheers up before too long. I've been in here for hours and I can't get out.
Ooh, sorry. Right, I needed to talk to Friedel here. I haven't had a serious duel with someone in quite some time now. Patrick isn't so bad himself. Like anyone's gonna believe that after the way you demolished him. Holy hell. Even I don't stand a chance when you go all out. But I guess that makes you the terror of the fencing club. No kidding, you completely destroyed him. Brought back some terrifying memories of when I had to go through the same thing. Alright, jump into the pool, jump from the top. Nah, dude. That's not my life. It's not my lifestyle. Also, there's no jump button in this game. So, even if I want to, I'm limited by these damn physics. There's a couple of people I needed to talk to, I think. Let me just check real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's on the roof. Cool. Yep, limited by that damn PS3 game bullshit. Anyway, George really likes sweet things. That's a character note for him. Can't open Emma. Can't open Juicy here. Can't open Elliot. Can't open Elisa. Cool. Means I don't need to worry about that crap. Now my next destination is the roof. Yo, bitch, drink this milk. Alright, that's everyone I need to talk to, I believe. So, yeah, I used all my bonding points, did the calligraphy quest. Let's continue on. It's been a long day. I keep thinking about that red door down on the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse. Oh well, dwelling on it isn't gonna magically make it pop open. I should probably head back to the dorm. Oh, you're gonna do New Game Plus a P5? And, thinking of going normie and pursuing On. Let me just tell you right now, On is the only good girl, so just freaking go for it. Unless you're playing Royal, in which case I would accept Kasumi as well. She's also pretty great. Wait, no, I want to go. No, fuck. Let me go to the dorm. Excuse me, Makoto is queen for a reason.
Oh, you're headed back to Reen?
Yeah, because she's a total bitch. And she has, like, spiky shoulder pads. That's why she's actually just shoulder pads. I'm uncharacteristically mean to Makoto.
Yeah. You all on your way back then?
Killer likes Morgana because he is a foldable. That's a lie. That's also bestiality, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit bushed today.
I figured it was about time to return to the dorms, too.
To be honest, I was hoping to get some more studying in, but since everyone else was going back...
Good old peer pressure. Oh, aren't Laura and Fee with you?
Exactly.
I'm afraid not. We looked for them, but they were nowhere to be found.
You guys did an awful job looking. Fee's in the frickin' garden, and Laura's in the gymnasium practicing her form.
They're old enough to find their own way back.
Haru is definitely not a foldable. Haru is stacked. She just wears a frickin' sweater, so she hides her puppies. But Haru's got it going on. Don't even. Like, the foldables in that game are Futaba and... I guess Oya isn't, like, very big, but it feels weird to call, like, a 32-year-old woman a foldable.
I guess you're right, but it's a shame we couldn't all go back together.
And yeah, you're a degenerate if you go with Futaba, and you will face my wrath.
Reen?
Oh snap.
Huh?
Who's this sloot? Nah, that's rude. Say hello to, Plot Point. She has no personality. No character.
Who is that girl?
And she happens to be Reen's sister.
Isn't that uniform...
Elise? When did you...
What? Is that your sister?
Elliot's thinking like, damn, can I get in on that action?
The one and only. What are you doing here, Elise? And this late in the day, too.
Look deep in your heart and you'll find your answer.
It's 4 p.m., Reen. It's time for your dick flattening. Wait, shit, no, I made that joke already. God damn it.
What?
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm Elise, Reen's sister. I apologize for cutting in, but would it be possible for me to borrow him for a while?
Yeah, I made that joke with Crow when he made his first appearance. It's 4 p.m., first year. It's time for your dick flattening.
It's been a while, huh? Must be 6 months since I saw you? 7?
Yeah. The last time I saw you was when I came back to Ymir at the end of last year. But I always thought we'd have a chance to meet up after you enrolled here.
Oh, she mad.
I'm sorry. I wanted to meet you out here too. It's just, I've been so busy lately. Besides, it's not easy to get permission to leave St. Estraya's campus, is it?
That's entirely beside the point. Heimdall is just 30 minutes from Trista by train. add 20 more minutes travel time to get from Central Station to my school. But I suppose you're so tied up that even 50 minutes is too much time to spare for a little visit.
Yeah, dude, you total layabout.
I'm sorry. I really am. I kept being hit with classwork, exams, field studies. But you're right. I probably could have made time if I'd made that a priority. It's just that...
Yes?
Just that I don't like you very much, and your complex with loving me is a bit weird. To be quite honest, I find you off-putting, and you're not very interesting as a character, so I've been avoiding you because I'd rather get my face into some of Emma's titties. Sorry to say, you're pretty flat. Yeah, that about covers it.
Well... It's just that when I saw you last year, you seemed kind of... distant.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you'd started to find me a bother, so I figured it'd be best to just stay out of your way, I guess.
I was never distant. Maybe it seemed that way because, well, it's kind of a personal thing. I'd rather not talk about it.
Because I've got a raging erection for you, and it's really rather unfortunate, so you're gonna have to do something about it, Reen.
If something's bothering you, you know you can always tell me about it.
It doesn't matter. What does matter is that I've never thought of you as a bother, ever. And I swear on Adios's name that I never will.
Really? I'm happy to hear that.
You know, Elise probably would. Like, out of all the characters in this series, I feel like she'd be the most likely to have the surprise PP.
Alright then. I'm going to clear up some time to come to the capital and see you. Promise.
And that's why when I port all my videos to YouTube, I put this content is not safe for children. Because it's not.
And you're always welcome to come visit me here, too.
I mean, Emma wouldn't have one naturally, but she could just magic one up. I mean, freaking witches, man. Oh, fuck, that gives me...
Really?
I could use that. Fuck.
I'm glad to hear it. After growing up together, you're the last person I'd want to feel distant from.
I feel like writing that would make me a criminal though, so maybe I should hold off on that just a bit. Also, I've got more stories to write first. Got a queue to go through.
You're right.
Gotta get Tio some more action. That's
So,
currently on
is
the
that what you
docket right
came all
now.
the way out here to talk about? Seems a little overbearing just for that.
Well, our lack of communication has definitely been on my mind.
Oh no, I'm thinking like Emma X Reen's butthole. But shh, don't worry about it. It's fine.
But that's not the main reason I came here today.
Laura on the spit. Oh yeah, man, put another Laura on the Barbie, mate.
Do you really not know why I came?
Should I? Oh, that's the last letter I sent to you, isn't it?
Your handwriting is atrocious.
Oh, did you come for the souvenir I got you on our trip to the Nord Highlands? I found this cute accessory there that I figured you'd like.
You did? Wait, no, that's not why I came either. The issue here is the final part of your letter.
It's possible that after I graduate, I'll join the army. Even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live.
He'll be coming back home to die.
I really want to repay Mom and Dad for all they've done for me, so I'd appreciate your help with that at some point.
Oh, man.
I'm looking forward to catching up with you. Hope you're doing well. Reen Schwarzer. Ah, that.
What did you mean by, even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live? Or by wanting to repay Mother and Father? You make it sound as though you intend to sever ties with them.
You fool. You baka.
You can't honestly be thinking that you're going to quietly bow out of succeeding father as head of the family.
Yeah, I don't want to put up with this noble shit. You do it.
Are you, Reen?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I have no intention of becoming the head of the family or the next Baron Schwarzer. What's so surprising about that? I was adopted. I wasn't born into a nobleman's life. The best thing would be for you to marry a good man and have him succeed Dad as Baron.
That doesn't even make sense! You might not be related to us by blood, but you're still Father's only son. And the right of adopted children to succeed their family name is recognized under Imperial law.
And that's what matters.
Yeah, if the adopted child is of noble blood. At least that's how it's gone in most cases. And I'm not.
Oh,
What am I? Some abandoned kid that Dad found buried in a blizzard 12 years ago. I couldn't even remember where I was from, or life before that. Just my name.
I mean, I joke about the scene a lot because, I mean, Elise is a joke as a character, but it's good development for Reen, and Elise's entire purpose is essentially to fuel Reen's development, so I can't feel too bad about that. I mean, I wish Elise had more to her, but beggars can't be choosers.
And when he chose to take me in as his son, Dad became the hot topic of high society. People called him eccentric, crazy. Some of them even accused him of being unfaithful to Mom. One even asked him to his face if he intended to open wide the gates of the nobility to some low-born bastard.
Yeah, I mean, myself included. But, you know, that's besides the point.
At some point, he got tired of dealing with all of it. He started to avoid leaving Ymir. And eventually, he stopped showing his face at all among the nobility, except on rare occasions. I've caused a lot of trouble for our family, and I really don't want to cause any more than I already have. I doubt I'll be able to leave the Schwarzer name behind, but at the very least, I want you and Mom and Dad to have the respect you deserve with your peers. After all, you'll be 16 next year, making your debut into high society. I know it might seem extreme to you, but try to understand how I feel.
Well, she is a foldable. She is flat as a board.
I'll still visit Ymir. It's not like I want to just walk out of your lives altogether. That's not it. I mean, Mom and Dad have always looked out for me, and that's a debt I'll never...
you don't get it.
Of course he doesn't get it. He's so far up his own ass that he doesn't understand that people can just love him for being him. And not do it out of some sense of debt or bargaining or what have you.
You don't get it at all. You don't understand how Father feels. You don't understand how Mother feels. And you don't understand how I feel.
Elise?
You're the worst! Why do you always have to be so stubborn? I hate you! I hate you!
Elise?
Kira Buckland does a really good job as a petulant brat.
Well, what are you doing just standing there?
What are you...
Look, I'm sorry we might have overheard you, but that's beside the point right now.
I'm sorry we were eavesdropping on you this entire time, but, you know, go fucking chase after your sister, you dumb bitch.
Don't just stand there, go after her.
Yeah, why should we care about Elise? She literally just popped in for this fucking scene here.
She was crying.
I know this isn't a simple problem, but you can't just leave things like they are. She needs you.
Indeed, you have a duty to her as family.
Okay, I will. If you see her around, let her know I'm looking for her.
We will, so get going.
You've got a slap or two coming when you do find her, I'd wager.
Oh no, she was crying. Yeah, cause, I mean, you freaking said, hey, I'm gonna cut ties and get you out of my life because I'm ashamed of who I am and I can't accept my lot in life. And that, you know, being loved is painful precisely because I don't feel like I deserve it.
It's no use. I can't sense her anywhere. I need to start looking around the entire campus.
And yeah, soundtrack on freaking point here. Anyway, there's a few places we can check. Luckily, they're all marked on the map for us. We're gonna go talk to our friends first, though. I doubt your sister could have gone too far. After all, she doesn't really know her way around here, right? We'll split up and help you look for her, too. Thanks. Just get in touch with me when you find any leads. I can't sense her anywhere nearby. Do you have any idea where she might have gone? None at all. I feel like such a terrible brother. I've got younger sisters too, so I can sympathize. But we need to track her down, and sooner rather than later. Emma's still up on the rooftop, so let's go pay her a visit. Any luck, Emma? Not yet, unfortunately. I thought she might have made her way back here, but it doesn't seem like it. I hope we find her soon. Alright, I'll go search somewhere else then. Sorry for the trouble, Emma. Let's pop into the gym, I guess. Laura, are you looking for Elise too? I am. I heard about her disappearance earlier, and have been searching for her ever since. Thanks, I really appreciate it. You should save your thanks until after we found her. I was informed of what happened I was informed of what happened between the two of you. Oh. I'm sorry you got dragged into what should have just been a family matter. Belonging to the nobility comes with countless obligations and complications. And your family situation is more complex than most. I believe I understand at least some of your frustrations. Laura. However, there's one thing I feel I have to ask you. Could you swear to your sister, with your hand on your heart, that your choice isn't simply your desire to escape that life? Forgive me. It's not my place to pry. Not least when I have my own hesitations to overcome. No. You're right. It looks like you've got things covered here, so I'm gonna go look somewhere else, okay? Understood. Leave this area to me. Alright. So, Lisa and Fee are out by the field here. A girl with black hair. I think I might have seen her, actually. Really? Where? I'm terribly sorry, but I can't seem to remember. I had dedicated the entirety of my focus to chasing my darling Vincent, after all. This was the wrong tree to bark up. It doesn't seem like she's come this way. Where could she have gone? Sorry she's being such a headache. You do realize you're the one to blame here, don't you? Of course you don't. That makes all this even worse. I'm just gonna leave this place to you and look somewhere else. Oh my god, Reen. Not here either. Fee? Are you looking for Elise too? I got a call about what happened. No luck so far, though. Really? Thanks, I appreciate it. Sounds like you had a family spat. They told you all about that, huh? I'm not noble by birth. Fact is, I don't even have a drop of noble blood in me. I'd always be an outsider in their world. That's why I know the day will come when I have to leave home, because I don't belong there. Not really. I thought Elise would understand that, but it doesn't seem like she does. Until the others and Zephyr took me in, I was alone too. I never even knew my real parents. So, I understand. At least a bit. But they were still family to me. I never thought about leaving them. Why would I? That's the one place I knew I'd always belong. Don't you feel like that about your family? Well, it's none of my business. Let's just find her. You're right. I'll leave this area to you then. Thanks, Fee. Kay. Look at how sweet Fee is. She's such a good girl. Telling Reen exactly what he needs to hear right now. Also, I asked around, but no one around here has seen her. Sorry about that, Reen. No worries. Thanks for checking. She has to be somewhere on campus at the very least. Move on to the next place. Will do. Eustace should also be here? Somewhere? Where you at, boy? Where you at, Eustace? Where you at, my boy, Useless Alberea? Are you in here? No, that's Stefan. And that is Beruru. Is he downstairs and I just missed him because he looked like a generic? Entirely possible, man. He's on the 3rd floor? Okay. Right, because I never have a reason to go up here. I've yet to find her, unfortunately. None of the nobles in the salon have seen her either. You actually went to the salon to ask for me? Wow. Thanks, Eustace. Think nothing of it. You ought to continue your search, though. Yeah, I forget there's a 3rd floor of the Student Union building, because I never have a reason to go up there.
What's wrong, Reen? You seem awfully flustered.
Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were in some kind of trouble. It's, well... Reen explained to Toa and Angelica that he was searching for his sister.
Your sister?
Yeah, I don't suppose either of you have seen her, have you? Not that I'm aware of. I've been in here talking with Toa for a while now. I see. A stunning young beauty from St. Estraya, with luscious ebon locks. And she is Reen's sister, too, so I'm sure she must have the grace of the finest, most delicate flower. So, whoever finds her gets to be her one true prince, right?
Absolutely not! Angie, this is serious!
Sorry, couldn't help myself. Anyway, we'll do what we can to help. I'll take the Orbal bike for a ride around the Academy grounds and see if I can find her.
Honestly, I'll do what I can as the student council president to see if we can find her too. I'll call you as soon as we hear anything, so keep searching.
Thanks, both of you. Alright. So I've checked all the red exclamation points, but it doesn't seem like we have any leads. I guess we're gonna go check the main gate, see if we can find anybody there.
What am I going to do? I can't find her anywhere. Did she go back into town? It feels like she wouldn't have left the Academy grounds, though.
Yo, Reen, what's up?
Crow? I'm just looking for someone.
A classmate? Or did some second-year sweetheart confess to you and you botched things up?
Actually, it's my younger sister. She's not a student here, though.
Oh, you have a sister?
That second-year sweetheart Crow's talking about is himself, obviously.
Honestly, I always kind of got that only child vibe from you.
Well...
I guess that must be who that girl I saw earlier was then.
Oh, I guess Crow's seen her. Thanks, Crow. You're a
Long black
pretty
hair,
good dude.
St. Estraya Academy uniform? Tear-stained cheeks?
That has to be her. Where did you last see her?
She was talking with one of those upper crust boys in white, out on that path behind the school. That stuck-up first year, what's his name? High Arms, I think?
Don't you dare start acting like you're above me, Reem Schwarzer. Just because Ymir's lord took you in out of pity doesn't change the fact that you're a nobody without a drop of noble blood.
With him?
No, Reen mad. He pissed. Reen doesn't get mad very often, but oh boy, Reen's pissed.
He's the worst. Why does he never think about what would make him happy?
Yeah, like seriously, I've been running all around campus. How does she
Such an idiot.
go invisible like that?
Why can't I just be more honest with him? And with myself?
Because you're lame and the writers wrote you that way. Yeah, Elise is a frickin' ninja. Most powerful character in the series.
Where am I?
She's actually gonna be the lead character in Hajimari no Kiseki.
Oh, who might you be? That's the uniform of Heimdall's St. Estraya Girls' School, if I'm not mistaken. What brings a lady like yourself all the way out here?
I'm sorry,
No, I apologize. I wasn't accusing you of anything. Wait, right. I should introduce myself first.
Patrick, have you never talked to a lady in your life?
My name is Patrick. Patrick Hyarms. I'm sure you've heard the name before.
It's my... Oh, you know my father. I'm his son. Wanna bang?
Hi, Arms.
I've got a Chevrolet.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer, daughter of Baron Schwarzer.
Ah, Elise. Such a lovely sounding name. Wait a second.
Wait, I recognize that last name.
Schwarzer? As in Reen Schwarzer? Are you his sister?
Dude, Patrick is such a fucking simp. Oh my god.
Yes? Reen is my older brother.
Why does she have to be related to that cretin?
Damn it, Patrick, you don't say that shit out loud to a girl you're trying to mac on.
But wait, he was adopted. That means they aren't related by blood.
Again, things you don't say out loud.
It seems you're not on the best of terms with my brother. I don't wish to cause you any unpleasantness, so I'll just excuse myself.
Like, that's one thing I can approve of Elise for, is just like, hey...
No, you aren't. I mean...
Telling Patrick to stop being such a weenie, and just like, fuck off, I don't want to deal with your bullshit.
Wait! That way...
You said you saw her behind the old schoolhouse. Which way did she go?
Oh, right. Come on. I'll show you where I saw her.
Thanks, buddy. Always knew you had a good head on your shoulders, Crow.
Damn. Where could she have scurried off to? The old schoolhouse is usually locked, so I don't think she could have gone in there.
Patrick!
Patrick, you stupid son of a bitch, what did you do with my sister? I'm gonna fucking rip your asshole out of your goddamn skull.
You?
That's not even possible. Bitch, try me.
Where's Elise? You better not have tried to pick a fight with her and scared her off.
I did no such thing. I just happened to see her crying, so I approached her to see what was wrong. Then when she took off running this way, I followed her, out of gentlemanly concern.
Yes, that's what it was. Gentlemanly concern.
Looks like she definitely came through here, though. You think she could have gone into that old schoolhouse you guys poke around in every month?
You know, the one I unlocked for shits and gigs.
Couldn't be. We locked it after we finished up in there earlier.
Wait, shit, no we didn't.
Huh.
A short while earlier.
Where am I? What is this place? The door wasn't locked.
Look, a kitty. I better go follow it.
A cat?
I mean, she was running off in a general direction, and when it seemed like the guy was following her, she'd probably look for a place to hide. But I don't understand why she thinks it's a good idea to be like, ooh, kitty, I'm gonna go follow that. Like, I understand getting to that point. I don't understand, like, everything after this. Like, ooh, look, an elevator in this weird, creepy-ass place.
What is this?
I'm gonna go down to the bottom of it.
It looks like some kind of machine. And yet...
Oh yeah, the old schoolhouse theme is quite nice.
Where's that cat I saw earlier? I don't see anywhere it could have hidden itself.
Ooh, I better go play with this.
Oh, it looks like there's something written here.
Bofa? What's Bofa? Both of these nuts!
So it was an elevator. I must have descended pretty far underground.
Those are nice shoes. Funny meme go haha. Brr.
What's this? A red door? It seems awfully huge. Maybe it leads to somewhere important?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Elise. Fourth lock released. Initialization complete. What? Potential Awakener waveform confirmed within 50 yards. Commencing the first trial. Shit. Ha, I'm in danger.
Elise! Where are you?
I might check it out. Depends on what time it is. I know I'll be, I might be able to pop in a lurk, though. At the very least.
No sign of her.
Why do I have to?
Damn, that scream fucking
Elise?
carried.
Scream?
Okay,
It
so
came from farther inside.
5 p.m. your time, that's actually 5 p.m. my time. So yeah, probably. Actually, is it?
It came from below.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
What is this place?
Saskatchewan's on daylight time,
This
or
is what it looks like down
so
here.
they're same time as us for until the clocks fall back again.
Going down, huh? All right then, patty cakes. Time to lock and load.
Best nickname.
Don't call me that.
And that's what I'll be using for my for the YouTube video. That screenshot right there.
What the hell is that? A giant suit of armor?
I recognize that frail corpse.
Elise!
Dun, dun, dun. I like how it waits for us to get down here before it makes the move. I believe this is the first time we're getting context for those flashbacks. Oh yeah, surprise. Our boy has a demon inside of him. Crow's just like, what the fuck? This dude stole my hair dye.
What the?
Anyway,
Now.
say hello to Demon Marine. Not that it matters, but actually no, I have it scanned. What am I doing? Oh, come on, seriously?
Now. Now. There. Now.
I'm just kind of hacking away at it. Want that CP, you know?
Now.
Alright, it does that.
Now.
Forgot about that.
Now. Now. There. Now.
Alright, I only had to get to half health, so I don't even know what I was doing. I was just kind of fucking around here. Hey, remember all our friends in Machias?
What's happening?
Is he trying to suppress his power?
What an idiot! Come on, seriously, you were kicking that thing's ass.
No. I'm not going to be swallowed by it anymore.
That's lewd AF, man. Yeah, maybe you should have waited until after you destroyed this giant suit of armor before going back to normal. Just saying.
I don't have a chance of beating that thing, but I have to try anyway. To take back myself, and take back what I lost that winter's day.
Thank you. Someone actually helping out here.
What?
You're not thinking of leaving me out of the action, are you?
No, but you didn't seem like you wanted to fight, so...
Take care of the girl, Catastrophe.
don't call me that either!
Oh, catastrophe. Alright,
Thanks. I owe you one.
best boys team up, here we go.
No problem. Let's fire up those combat links.
Time to set up some saucy combat link action here. Crow TP is alive and well.
Come at me!
How the hell do I only have 76 CP now?
My turn.
You kidding me, game? You can't fucking do that to me. You can't steal my CP. You goddamn
All right,
cuckhogs.
let's do this.
You bet!
Whatever.
Alright. Bang, bang, bang!
Ah, fuck you.
Here we go. My turn.
I don't even have healing spells. God damn it.
My turn.
I mean, Crow's got some sick art, so he'll probably be fine. But, yeah, let's, I'm not too keen on dying, so I'm gonna try my best to avoid that. We'll see how it goes.
My turn.
Oh, at least he's not fucking fainting.
All right, let's do this.
Sure thing. My turn. Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, I don't have faint protection on anyone, so I might actually be fucking this up.
Cross Raven.
But your name is Crow. Shouldn't your move be called Cross Crow? No, it's still alive. Fuck.
My turn.
Alright, Poison Burn, Blind Freeze. Nope, I have, like, no cooking here whatsoever. Maybe I should actually try putting, like, actual things here. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Go. My turn.
Okay, thank you, Freeze, for triggering. There we go. Problem solved.
Okay, it's safe for now.
We did it. Good job, us.
I did it.
And rip our boy old Gadia.
Damn.
I mean, Crow did most of the work, but, I mean, thanks for the motivates, Serene. They really helped.
I thought I'd finished my crash course in craziness half a year ago.
Thanks, Crow. So you can use Arcus too?
Yeah, I was part of the trial program for Class 7. That's how I met Toa, George, and Jellica.
I see.
Reen.
Thank you for conveniently waking up after we've defeated the big scary monster.
Police! Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. I just lost my balance when that tremor hit earlier. But thank you for protecting me. Just like you did back then. No, this time was different, wasn't it?
Yeah, I pulled through. Somehow.
Give this man a prize.
I'm glad.
Oh, look. The rest of the Scooby Gang
Here
showed up.
comes the cleanup crew.
I'm sorry, that's really unfair to them.
Reen, are you alright?
It looks like she's okay.
Elliot's got his priorities straight. Hey, Rin, is your hot sister alright? Nice.
A giant suit of armor? It looks like something imbued with the magic of the Dark Ages.
I can't begin to imagine what must have transpired here.
Well, a tough fight did, at least.
You're all here.
Good grief.
I'm so relieved you were able to find your sister and that everyone's okay.
She's even more of a beauty than I'd imagined.
Angelica, down girl.
Oh, I'd love to get some hands-on time with that door in this suit of armor.
George, down girl. Shh.
I swear, it's almost comforting how you guys never change. But hey, what took you, instructor?
Sorry about that. Still, it looks like you guys managed to handle things just fine without me.
She was about 10 birus in to her free day.
I take it this big lug came from inside that door?
Yes, I was just looking at it when suddenly...
Hold on. Let's just give our report starting from the top.
Hey, Emma. What are you being mysterious about? Oh no, she's not being mysterious. She's being pissed. Being pissed at little kitty over here. Little smug kitty. Just, you know, frickin' putting our sister in danger. Now, I don't, normally lay my hands on a girl.
I'm your host, Misty.
But, I'd kick that pussy. That's, that was awful. Just, I'm sorry. I'm not, but I feel bad.
You're listening to Radio Trista. It's July 18th and things are finally cooling down now at 9 p.m. So pour yourself a cold drink and let's roll right into tonight's Aubin time, shall we?
This isn't Theb stream, she can say that word.
It's just over a week until Heimdall kicks off its summer festival, a month after the rest of the country. I'm sure plenty of you out there might be thinking of the concert in the Heimdall Opera House or the summer races. But the festival is best known for its opening day events, traditionally attended by members of the Imperial family.
Yeah, that's right. This is Erica Lindbeck. Probably more famously known for her roles as Futaba in Persona 5. And Jessie in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
This year, Crown Prince Cedric will be making an appearance at the ceremony in Heimdall Cathedral. And his sister, Princess Alphen, will be attending a posh garden party sponsored by Heimdall
I know she's
City
in
Hall.
other things as well, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure she was in Yuki Yuna as a hero, though. That's an underrated anime. I quite enjoyed that one.
I would have loved to see the Empire's two greatest treasures in person, but alas, I can't get away from work that day. But don't you worry, I'm still planning on winning my bets on the summer races. I'll let you know how I do.
Yes, she's also in Trails of Cold Steel as Misty, the
If you're not old enough to place a bet, don't worry.
person on
You'll
screen
be able
right
to
now.
make questionable financial decisions soon enough.
Questionable financial decisions. If you're playing this series, you've already made several.
Moving along, I'm sure by now many of you have heard about the ongoing construction of the giant building in Crossbell State.
Timing-wise, this is a month before the unveiling of it.
It's supposed to be even taller than the Rhineford building in Ruhr, making it the continent's first true skyscraper. The latest reports say that construction is almost complete and that it'll be unveiled at next month's trade conference.
Yeah.
A lot of you have been writing in about it, so I'll be sure to keep you posted with all the latest.
You buying your 4th copy of Trails in Cold Steel 3? 4 copies. Amateur work, I tell you. I have got 13 copies. Yeah, 13 copies of Trails games right now. And with Hajimari on the way, it will soon to be 14. And then once Cold Steel 4 in English comes out, it will be 15. So yeah, I have been busy. Because I've got copies of all the Sky games on Steam. I've got physical copies of Zero and Ao. I have got 2 2 copies of Cold Steel 1, Steam and PS3. 2 copies of Cold Steel 2, Steam and PS3. 2 copies of Cold Steel 3, 1 in Japanese for the PS4, 1 in English for the PS4, and a copy of Cold Steel 4 in Japanese. So yeah. I've got myself covered. Alright, it's the time you've all been waiting for. Your next practical exam. Are you sure you don't want to sit this one out and just watch Reen? I'm sure. I've gotten enough rest in the past 3 days to make a full recovery. In fact, I'd say I feel even better than usual. Well, if you say so. In that case, you're up first. Now, choose a partner. Okay? So, you can't choose Laura or Fee, so the game's kind of telling you, hey, sweetie, you might be running into a little, combat situation here against those two. Decisions. What would piss people off the most? Emma, that's who I chose my first playthrough. You know what? Choosing our boy Elliot. Here we go. He needs some time in the sun, right? And Emma doesn't need the stuff on her anymore, so let's switch this back up. I'm gonna make this heal, obviously. We want this to be cast to Flood, so I have some actual spells. Don't need cast 1 and cast 2. I'll do mine 2. I'll be EP cut 2. This will be... because I don't think the cast quartz stack. If they did, I would definitely go through with that, but because they don't. Yeah, let's get this on and ready. That's fine. That's fine. Fool, I've fallen for your trap? Probably. Let's see how this goes. I'm sure I'll be fine. Your opponents today will be... let's see... how about Laura and Fee? Yeah, we'll go with them. Very well. Okay. A little on the blatant side today, you think? Well, this should make for an interesting battle, if nothing else. Laura and Fee have a clear advantage when it comes to strength and speed. They're both formidable opponents, but I think we have a good chance of winning this one. As long as we make good use of our combat links, this fight ought to be ours for the taking. Okay, take your positions. Begin.
Don't you dare hold back!
Don't worry, I won't.
Win without using items, and activate an S-Craft during the battle. Okay, sounds good. I knew that our situation would be a bit chintzy, so...
Alright, let's do this!
I made sure at the very least to have a healer on hand.
Keep it up, everyone!
And now that these guys are close, let's begin the arc slashing.
My turn! Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Oh shit, I need to get a fucking S-craft off. Fuck. Reen does
Analysis
not have
complete.
the CP for this. Fuck.
Here we go.
Alright, new plan. Go on, Reen, take some fucking hits, you bitch.
Too slow. Go.
I was careless.
I do, I don't want to waste them. Oops, I put her to
My
sleep.
turn.
Tell you what.
Arcus activate.
Right, I had that move.
Here we go.
I'll be fine.
Go.
Don't go. Say you did.
Flames, gather on my blade.
Also, using items would be, losing AP, so I can't.
Strike.
Wasn't strong enough.
Let's see, we're fine.
That's
I got it.
Let's keep moving.
I'm good at video games, guys. Don't worry. So I did this correctly. AP plus 2. Yes. What a pro gamer. Got my pro gamer strats here. Also, I've diverted into a British accent. Let's get rid of that real quick. Alright, that's enough. Reen's team scores the victory. Excellently done, both of you. Thanks. As for you two, I don't even think I need to say anything, do I? No, instructor. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's move on to our next pairing. The teams for our next 2-on-2 battle will be... Damn it, I want to know what their next teams would be. Gaius and Emma versus Machias and Eustace. No, I don't know. You did pretty well out there, Reen. But we're really gonna have to do something about those two. Yeah, it's not like they hate each other or anything. At least, I don't think they do. So I feel like if they just get a good push in the right direction... Yeah, you're right. Looks like you're really back in fighting form, though. Yeah, never felt better, actually. I didn't want to drag this out and end up worrying Elise. Two days ago.
I'm sorry I caused such trouble for everyone. Thank you so much for going to the trouble of preparing a bed for me.
Oh, don't worry about that. Our maid can do that much without even breaking a sweat. It's true. You can say that again. She was so well prepared you'd think Elise had called in a reservation. That's Sharon for you.
Reen, are you sure you're alright?
Yeah, I'm still sore all over, but that's nothing unexpected. Compared to the kind of training Master Kafai used to put me through, I feel like I got off light.
But still...
Well, he doesn't appear to have any sprains or pulled muscles. Should be better in a couple of days.
I see. But I can't help but feel that if I hadn't been so careless, if I hadn't gone to that building in the first place...
Well, in a way it was Reen's fault, too.
True. He got what he deserved for being so insensitive.
I would have hoped that as an elder brother, you'd conduct yourself in a more seemly manner. Well, you're not wrong. But do you think you could maybe not all gang up on me at once? Well, can't really blame them this time. Let this be a lesson to you, Reen. Your family's your family, no matter what. Okay, I get it already. Oh god, did you do another Laura adjustment emote? It seems everything turned out well in the end. Still, we're no closer to unlocking the secrets of that giant armor. Or the red door it was hiding behind. Yeah. All we know is that the red door showed up after we cleared the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse. And that when Elise went down there, it opened up and that hulking armor came out. You said you heard a voice coming from the door, right? Yes, I think so. I'm afraid I don't remember much of what it said, though. I remember it said something about the 4th lock, and the first trial, and an awakener, too. Whatever that is. You should be commended for recalling even that much after what you've been through. At this point, it really does seem as though there's something significant hidden deeper in those ruins. Like you don't fucking know, Emma. It's getting harder and harder to presume anything else, isn't it? Oh man, we're getting all of the Lauras here and the Sharons. It's good times. I think that from now on it might be a better idea to leave the old schoolhouse alone. What? What do you mean? The reason I sent you guys in there in the first place is because I thought it might make a good training ground. But after what happened with Elise and that elevator appearing, I feel conflicted about letting you go back. The principal is thinking about rescinding his request for you guys to investigate the place too. But I object. Fee? It's ideal for us to keep ourselves trained for battle, right? And it seems like fighting down there encourages us to cooperate better too. Much as it may lack weight coming from me, I'm inclined to agree. The effectiveness of combat links truly comes to the fore there. Yeah, the wind seems to suggest that to me as well. Fuck's sakes, guys. There's no denying it's dangerous, but I feel like I'd regret it if we just stopped here. It was like, they needed to give Gaius a line so you know he was in the scene, but they couldn't think of anything, like, pertinent for him to say. Yeah, I have so many questions about that place, and I want some answers. I agree. Guys. I feel the same. Do you think you could talk to the principal and get him to change his mind? Looks like I don't have much of a choice, do I? Alright, I can't promise anything, but I'll do what I can to persuade the principal. But if anything else weird happens in there, I want you to report it to me immediately. Is that clear? Yes, instructor. Reen, I'm afraid I still can't accept your position. Oh? That you don't wish to succeed Father as the head of the family, or that you enrolled here because of that. Honestly, it seems to me that you aren't even certain what you want for your life. And because of that, it's like you've lost your way. Well, am I right? I can't deny it. But this time, I was able to come back to my senses. I think enrolling here at Thor's was the best thing I've done for myself in a long time. It's given me the chance to start moving forward, little by little, and I owe that to my friends here. Really? Heh. I've got a lot to think about, but I want to find an answer that works not just for me, but for you, Mom and Dad, too. I know it's frustrating, but I hope you'll stick with me while I'm figuring things out. And I'm sorry for being such a crappy brother to you. Reen? Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Oh. Reen? Heimdall's not too far away. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon enough. We can talk about this more then, okay? Alright, that's a promise. Head pats. Reen engaging in criminal activities here. You're really devoted to your sister, aren't you? Though I get the feeling it's way more than just devotion on her part. You think so? It's not like I spoil her or anything, and honestly, she can get pretty harsh towards me sometimes. I mean, I wouldn't say we get along badly or anything, but... Wow, he really is totally oblivious. She's 15, right? I heard that nobles make their debut into high society when they turn 16. That's right, she'll be making her debut next year. I just hope she finds a guy who deserves her one day. Because I'm not letting just any old guy marry her, noble or not. He really can be dense sometimes. I almost feel sorry for his sister. Indeed. Nonchalantly stroking her head like he did was kind of cruel. Are they talking about me? Yeah, this is why no one likes Reen. Alright, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. Next, it's time to announce this weekend's field study locations. Here it comes, the moment of truth. Where are they planning to ship us off this month? Field Study July. Group A, Reen, Laura, Fee, Machias, Elliot. Study location, Heimdall, the Vermilion capital. Group B, Elisa, Emma, Eustace, Gaius. Study location, the exact same place. Oh, it looks like both groups are going to the same place. I assume we'll be dividing the work between our groups. Well, the capital is incredibly vast, so it seems like a logical solution. Group divisions aside, I'm certainly surprised at the choice of capital as our destination. Yeah, you and I will have the home field advantage, considering we're both from there. I guess that means I'll get to be in town for the summer festival after all. Instructor Sarah. Oh? Whatever is the matter, my beloved pupil? Please don't call me that. I have no objections to our destination, or the arrangement of our groups. But I can't quite shake the feeling I'm being used. Again. It's true. It does appear you're the only one who's changed groups from last month. Fucking Sarah, man. That innocent whistling isn't fooling anyone. Friggin' Sarah, man. She's so good.
Your rank's gone up.
Alright.
Here's a little something from the academy.
Ooh, the wind bell. Actually, I think the bell's actually sucking Cold Steel 1.
Thank you for everything.
Whatever, I'm still putting out somebody. Field study, field study. I've only been streaming for an hour and a half, let's keep going.
All right, this is our chance to discuss what to do before they get here. But to be honest, I don't really have any good ideas. How about you guys?
How about we lock them in a closet and, like, force them to stay in there?
I can't say that I do. Unlike me and Eustace, at least Laura and Fee understand each other to some degree. Our group's performance in last month's field study wasn't amazing, but there were no actual conflicts or anything.
Yeah, that's all the more reason why I feel like we should step in and do something for them. But from what Elisa and Emma have told me, it seems like they have trouble connecting with each other.
Yeah, that's the impression I get too. It's not like they hate each other, they're just having trouble coming to terms with their differences.
On the one hand, we have the daughter of a noble military family, a knight in shining armor as it were. While on the other, we have a girl who spent her childhood on the battlefield running with Jaegers. Their upbringings couldn't be more different when you think about it. Maybe their values too.
You're right. I wonder if that's...
I apologize for the delay.
I wonder if that's the crux of their conflict, because Laura's, you know, frickin' Karen? Nah, couldn't be. Couldn't be.
Hey! Good morning, Laura.
Casual, Reen. Smooth.
My, you're certainly the early bird today.
Holy crap, smooth, Machias. Oh boy.
You needn't worry about us. We have no intention of causing trouble, and we're prepared to do what we can to form a combat link as soon as possible. It's not our intention to be confrontational towards one another. Is that not the case, Fee?
Yep.
Yep, my hair's not clipping through my boobies like yours, though.
Don't worry. We won't bring the group down during the field study.
Well, if you say so.
That's not really what we're worried about.
Anyway, we should finish up our preparations and head over to the station. I'll bet Group B is waiting there for us already.
Agreed.
Alright, so all the other guys are unequipped. Which means I need to equip Fee with shit. Alright, I mean, rare quartz is unequipped, but I still need freaking abate quartzes, man. You know what? Keep those. Keep those, I guess. Yeah, whatever. I'll take that, though. Actually, no. Laura's in my party. I'm not gonna take that. You're gonna need that. Alright, so... Quartz setups. Raven. Mistral, not what I need. I mean, I guess this is fine. I don't really have anything else I want at the moment. Sure, arts defense, why not? Live that dream. What, why is Fee better? Half delay after using wind arts. Now let's get some healing on Fee, why not? I don't know, fucking adamantine shield, sure. In Macchiato's case, honestly, this is probably fine. And then for Laura, get her attack on. Spirit Breaker. Earth Lance, really? I gotta have better shit than that. I don't, but I'll take the stat boost that gives me. Dragon Vision for raw power. Reaper, because I need some semblance of speed. Fucking, I don't have action quartzes. I need some goddamn action quartzes. This is what I need. Yeah. Hey, do you increase my strength? Sure, you're fine. Go. 595. Just behind Breen here. Alright. Oh, God. Right, gotta talk to Newlywed here.
Oh, my husband is away on business. The worst part of it all is that I completely forgot our morning kiss before he left, too. Now I'm too worried to focus on anything else.
God, it's so sweet. They're like the favorite people for me to talk to all the time. Also, talk to the cat. Yeah, Emma caught her being a naughty girl. But, hey, she'll give us a Zarin powder because we fed her so many times. Laura and Fee are like, why are you talking to a cat? Like, what's wrong with you? And the answer to that question is, what isn't wrong with me? Yo, field study time, huh? Just about. But before I go, I wanted to thank you again for your help in the old schoolhouse. Don't worry about it. You already thanked me like 20 times already. Tell you what, forget about the 50 mure I owe you, and we'll call it even. I think I'm the one who owes you now, to be honest. Also, about what you saw down there? Sorry, man. I don't know what you're talking about. But more importantly, help a brother out here. We gotta decide which horse to back in the summer races. This one here looks good to me, but I want to get a second opinion. I don't think I can help with that. You know students aren't supposed to gamble, Crow. Who said anything about gambling? Oh, no. This is a contest with prizes. Nothing wrong with that. He's a nice guy, isn't he? He really is. I owe him one. Bros. No, the bros are falling for the crow trap. They know he's a perfect specimen, a real hunk of a man, and now they're just stuck on it. Anyway, George just fucking ripped the suit of armor and just freaking carried it here. What's an artifact? Oh, right. I forgot Elliot's supposed to be our doesn't-know-anything everyman. Jaegers get their hands on them once in a while, too. Sometimes just to smuggle and paying clients. And then Laura's like, ugh, damn it. Breaking the law. Ugh, it makes me so... What's the opposite of horny? Dry? Yes. Dry. Sorry. Yeah. I knew he had a Master Quartz for sale. Give me that. I've got Sepith Masses out the ass here. And I'm pretty sure I can unlock a slot. Yeah. So my choice is Elliot, because Elliot's the only one in my party right now. Cool. Also, hey, I'll take an action one, honestly. It's gonna do more for Laura than this freaking Grand Press will. Now at 76 speed, she's keeping pace with the rest of the team here. Yeah. Cast doesn't stack, but just want to give Elliot a little variety here. Actually, no, I've got to have something better than that for him. Earth Bell, Wind Bell. Maybe I don't. Never mind. I'm thinking way too much about this, and I don't need to, because I got this. 298 arts. Actually, damn, I forgot Machias's arts score was actually like decently high. It's nothing amazing or anything, but you know, it freaking keeps up. All right, action time. Let's actually, I need to check if I'm missing anything first. Right, yeah, I would be missing a freaking character note here. Let's go and get that character note. Alright, I also need to speak to Toa. I forgot to do that. It's rare to see you up this early, Patrick. What's the occasion? I have my reasons. How are you feeling after that whole ordeal? Huh? I'm fine, thanks. I might not have been if you weren't there to make sure Elise was safe, though. I really owe you for that. It was partly my fault that she was in danger to begin with. It was the very least I could do. Allow me to add, that I do not intend to breathe a word of what I witnessed down there to anyone. I'd much rather settle things with you man to man, after all. Likewise. Is it just me, or did his personality completely change? He's suddenly a decent person. Come to think of it, you're all going to Heimdall, aren't you? I'll be attending the garden party the day after tomorrow myself. It seems like all the big names are. But if that were the case, wouldn't Laura and Machias get invited too? Father hasn't even mentioned it this year. Same with my dad. I'm not interested in the guest list, with one minor exception. Will your sister be in attendance, Schwarzer? Patrick, I think the two of us need to sit down and have a little talk. Then, you can give me a nice, detailed explanation of why you would ever need access to that sort of information. I just found myself curious. I didn't mean anything by it. She's going to die single, isn't she? Fucking put Patrick in his grave, man. I knew there was something good I was missing here. This is why we call Reen the Siscon Chevalier around these parts. Because holy Hannah, that is something else. Put patty cakes in his place. You know it, Fen. You know it.
Looks like it's finally time for all of you to head Heimdall. I wish I could go. I really wanted to see the summer festival.
Honestly, we'll be so busy over there that I'll be surprised if we even catch a glimpse of it. Why couldn't you attend this year? If I remember correctly, there aren't any classes on that day.
Well, Angie did invite me, but I still have a lot of work to finish, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it or not.
Wow, you're busier than some of the faculty.
Whether I'm there or not, just know that I'm cheering you all on. Good luck, everyone.
Toza, sweetie. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go and head on our glorious and valiant adventure to Heimdall. I hope you guys like Heimdall. I think of the places in this game, it's somewhere around the middle of the pack for me, honestly. Wait, Sarah's in her room? Fuck. I can cancel out of here, I'm pretty sure. I just have to see this event first. Oh, you're all here! Ready to take off? Ready as we'll ever be. Alright, let's get our tickets at the counter then. Well, the capital's only half an hour west, so at least the fare should be cheap. Damn, they're making us pay out of our own pocket? Are you kidding me? What a joke. What an absolute travesty. We're students at a military academy. A prestigious military academy. You would think that they would at least pay our frickin' way. Come on, how much do these guys pay in tuition? I don't know. Probably a lot.
Your field study this month will take you to Heimdall, correct? The heat these past weeks has been rather harsh, so please take care not to fall ill while you're there.
Thanks for your concern. And also, thank you for taking care of Elise the other day.
I merely did what any other person would. I am simply glad that she did not come to any significant harm. Be sure to approach her should you have the opportunity during your stay in Heimdall. I'm sure that she would be overjoyed if you were to do so.
Right, I'll do just that. Looks like Sharon's well aware of her feelings. Yeah, I picked up the serum powder that Celine gave me. She's not a bad cat. I mean, she is. She's a bad cat and she should be punished for what she did. But I think the serum powder is an acceptable gift for making amends. As always, good luck out there. Summer Festival's almost here too, so go and have some fun. I'm kind of doubting we'll have the time to kick back and enjoy ourselves. Heimdall is a sprawling metropolis after all. Well, you can do whatever you want, as long as you get results.
I think you'll appreciate the lodgings we put you up in this time, too. Sarah? Does she know something we don't? Yeah, she's your instructor. Of course she knows things you don't. She probably knows Machias' worst fear. And I mean, I can tell you what Machias' worst fear is, but, you probably already know what it is. Alright, I think that's everyone that matters. Let's go. For real this time. Good morning, everyone. Let me guess, you're headed for Heimdall this month. That's right. We'd like 5 tickets to Heimdall, please. Coming right up. You know, the capital's summer festival is coming up in just 2 days. I'm sure lots of people will be streaming into the capital to celebrate, so be careful out there. We will, don't worry. I'm used to dealing with it. Okay, that's 5 passengers heading for Heimdall. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Well, at least we won't be waiting long. There's a train to Heimdall every half hour after all. So, we're really headed to the capital. I've been there a few times before, but it's still pretty unfamiliar territory. I've been twice before on family business. Same here. I know where Elise's academy is, but that's about it. Not to worry, I'll explain more about the city on the way over. It's a pretty big city, though. I'm not even sure where to start. Do 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 do. Alright, it's not too much longer until we arrive, so let me give you a quick overview. Heimdall is, among many other things, the capital of this country, which means it's the home of the reigning emperor, His Majesty Eugent Rise Arnor III. Even children know that. We need useful local knowledge, not a recitation of a travel brochure. Bah. Well, Heimdall is divided into 16 main districts. Each district is about as large as a whole town in any of the Empire's provinces. All in all, the city's population hovers around 800,000 people. Doing the quick math here, that's about 50,000 people per district. So yeah, it's fairly sizable. Wow, I can hardly imagine all that many people in one place. It's one of the continent's largest cities, isn't it? Indeed it is. Crossbell is known for being a thriving center of trade, but its population is only around 500,000. Meanwhile, to the south, Liberal's capital has about 300,000 people. The Republic's capital is pretty big too, but I don't think it's quite as big as Heimdall. Huh, really? What? Oh, I was just wondering what kind of tasks we might be asked to do in such an expansive city. I can hardly hazard a guess. Oh. Well, we don't know who our point of contact is, or even where we're going to be staying. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up staying in Elliot or Machias' home. I doubt it. My house isn't big enough to put us all up. But Machias' dad is the governor, so maybe we'll be staying at his place.
Sorry. I think that's even less likely. Dad spends most of his time in his official residence, so I doubt anyone's going to be at our family's place. Instructor Sarah said that there'd be a guide of some sort waiting for us at the station, though she didn't mention who. That's the instructor for you. Honestly, she never really tells us anything, does she? Nope. She's a traitor to the cause. I can't believe our field study dates coincide with the summer festival in Heimdall. I wonder if this is another one of Instructor Sarah's little schemes. I really wouldn't be surprised. Can't wait to see what horrors await us this month. That summer festival certainly seems to have caught your attention, though. Is it really that great? Oh yeah, it's the biggest in the country. There are all kinds of exciting events, including loads of music-related things. Really now, that does sound fun. Hopefully you'll get a chance to drop by your home at some point, too. Who knows? The capital's pretty massive after all. It's gonna be a roll of the dice whether or not we're close enough. I'd really like to see all my friends again, though, if I can. You seem kind of down. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I mean, we're going on a field study, not a vacation, right? We can't let ourselves get caught up in the festival atmosphere, or we'll wind up with failing marks. I don't know if I've got the willpower to pull that off, though. Well, all we can do is try. St. Estria's girls' school is in the capital, correct? If I'm not mistaken, that's the school your sister attends. Do you think you'll be visiting her? I might, if I get the chance. Last time we saw one another was only a few days ago. It'd feel kind of awkward going to see her again so soon. It does stand to reason that even siblings would worry about social faux pas. Oh yeah, you don't have any brothers or sisters, do you? I do not. I'm an only child. Although, I have been asked by some of the girls I know to regard them as my younger sisters. Come to think of it, they're enrolled at St. Estria as well. Girls' academies sure sound like interesting places. I hope Elise doesn't get corrupted by her environment. You really are a devoted brother. Or rather, you come across as you come across as one who's devoted to most anyone, aside from himself. You think so? I do. Perhaps much of this could have been avoided if I were more like you. She's got a lot on her mind. If only there was something I could do to help them. So, this month's field study's in the capital. We certainly won't be staying at my home, but I wouldn't be all surprised if some of our tasks sent us there. Yeah, I guess your dad's a pretty busy man, huh? He'd have to be, governing a city the size of Heimdall. Busy doesn't even begin to describe it. He barely has time to come home most days. And with all the preparations for the festival, I'd be surprised if we even saw him, much less had an opportunity to talk to him. That would be a shame. It is what it is. I'll just be happy if we're able to fulfill some requests on his behalf, so we can lighten his load a bit. Sure, we'll be all the more happy to help. You and Elliot are going to be the stars this time around, after all, so you get to call the shots if you want. Well, it is our hometown. We'll take charge of things while we're there. At least, in terms of city navigation, we'll be able to show you the way to any facilities you need. Thanks. We'll be counting on you. Not gonna have long to enjoy the journey this time. Yeah, we're not straying too far from Trista. Do you enjoy traveling then? Somewhat. We used to travel a lot in the Corps. I see. Did you spend a lot of time admiring the view through train windows then? Sometimes. We traveled in airships and boats too. But sometimes we were stowed away in cargo holds, so we couldn't see anything. It's not like she's deliberately trying to annoy Laura or anything. And I don't think Laura actually wants to be irritated by her either. There's gotta be some kind of common ground. Something to help them get through this. What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Watching the world through train windows isn't too bad. Though longer journeys gives me more time to enjoy it. Alright, it's time. Time to play some frickin' Blade. Here we go.
Go easy on me, okay?
This hand looks decent.
Okay then, let's draw. Well, looks like I'm up first.
Alright. Still got this fucking 3 to get rid of. You know what?
Really? You're playing that now? Bolt!
Rude.
Bolt!
Okay. 2 can play that game,
Didn't see
Elliot.
that coming. Mirror! I didn't see that coming. Oh, I'm lost.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the Blade Master. I'm the frickin' Blade Champion. All bow down to me.
Then let
No.
us begin our duel.
Talking mad shit for someone who frickin' loses at Blade all the goddamn time. Okay.
Please draw a card.
Okay, this is fine.
Then I'll make the first move.
This is more than fine.
Divine Bolt!
Damn, she's pulling out the bolts early.
Divine Bolt!
Okay, rude.
Divine Bolt!
How many do you have?
Mirror!
Laura, stop.
Mirror!
Laura, how many freaking cards do you have that don't do anything? Okay, fine.
Well played. Well played.
I got
I
this.
admit defeat. Well done.
Bam. Alright. 2 for 2. Let's see if we can make it 3.
I'm not going to hold back.
Looks like I'll actually have to try for once.
Well then, go ahead and draw.
Okay, I'm losing this one.
It looks like you're up first.
Yeah.
Looks like I win this time.
Not even gonna bother. That was some poor, that was some poor frickin' odds there. Okay, this isn't great,
We
but
draw here, right?
I'll make something out of this.
You're first, I guess.
Yeah. I'm first, I guess.
Guess we'd better draw again. Guess we'd better draw again. You're first, I guess. Take this.
Fine.
Guess we'd better draw again. I'm first. Take this. Take this.
Jeez.
Take this.
Fee.
Crap. Mirror. Guess I lost.
Damn, I did it. Thank you, Sevens. Alright. 820. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This semi-express line is bound for Heimdall. Our next stop is Heimdall, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Looks like we're almost there. Indeed, it doesn't feel as though our train ride was all that long. Well, Heimdall's just a stone's throw west of Trista. We could have just gone back to Trista at night. Well, yes, that's true, but... plenty of people commute to work in the capital every day, after all. Like our favorite newlyweds, who I talk to all the goddamn time. Thundara, Thundaga. Those were the days.
exactly on time.
Huh?
I recognize that voice anywhere.
Wait, what?
You're that.
Hello, Claire.
You're from the Railway Military Police, if memory serves me correctly.
You're Captain Claire, was it?
That's right. I'm glad you remember me.
Yeah, how could I forget those tits and ass? I mean, what?
I believe it's
Never
been
mind.
about 3 months since we last met.
So, this must be the woman the group who went to Keldic encountered.
So this is an officer from the fearsome RMP?
That's right. Group B hasn't met Captain Claire.
Since you're here, does that mean you're going to be the one assigning our tasks for this month's field study?
No, I'm just here to provide a place for you to talk with the person who is.
I'm sorry if Sharon didn't have her teasing personality, I'd be all over Claire. That's completely fair. I totally understand that.
He should be here any moment now. Ah, here he comes.
Perfect timing.
Ah, intelligent sounding man. I wonder who that could be. That's right.
Dad?
It's our boy Carl Regnutz. Regnitz.
I've seen him in the Imperial Chronicle before.
Governor Regnitz, one of the Reformists' most influential voices.
So this is Machias's father.
This is the first time I've met most of you, so let me introduce myself.
Yep, let me get the slow pan and the name, the title
I'm
over
Carl
my chest
Regnitz, Machias's father.
there. Shut up, Machias's dad.
I'm the governor of Heimdall and head of the local government. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Hey, Pats fan, how's it going? Dang, they spent 30 minutes in here. No, that makes sense. Kind of. My apologies for the location. I would have preferred to brief you in City Hall. But I'm regrettably short on time, so I had to ask the captain here to lend us this room. Anyway, let's move on to confirming your assignments and lodgings. Hold on a minute! How did you, of all people, end up being the one to sort out our lodgings and tasks? It seems a little too convenient. Yeah, now that you mention it. If you wouldn't mind us asking, sir, how did you wind up as our point of contact? My apologies, I probably should have explained a little more first. It's actually a very simple reason. I'm here because I sit on Thor's Military Academy's board of directors. You what? How? Yeah, it's almost feeling like Class 7 was less of a, freaking, mixing pot and more of a, hey, my son's on the... I'm part of the board of directors and my son's going to the school. Put him in the special class. And, they're like, well, yeah, fine. Just go for it. First Eustace's brother, then Elisa's mother, and now Machias's father? It stretches the bounds of imagination to believe that the Academy's choice of directors is mere coincidence. I can assure you the three of us didn't arrange for it to be that way. If anything, I was unsure what to do when the Academy first offered the position to me. The Academy did? Would I be right in assuming there's some kind of secret reason behind the formation of Class 7? I'm afraid that's not my place to say. But whatever the case may be, I'm the third and final member of the board of directors. And that's why I'm the one who's prepared your field study tasks and arranged lodging for all of you. Unbelievable. It's all starting to make sense now. Thanks for clearing that up, sir. Anyway, back to what you were saying before. Yes, as I said, I'm short on time, so I'm afraid I'll have to keep this brief. Your field study will take place over 3 days, of which this is the first. As such, the third day will coincide with the start of the summer festival. Each group will be assigned half the city, and tend to a list of needs I've drawn up for you. So one group will take the eastern half of the city, and the other group the west. The city's big enough that it looks like even though we'll be working apart, even though we're in the same place. Indeed, I'm sure you've seen for yourself how vast Heimdall is. If both groups were to rove around the entire city, you'd have trouble getting anything done. As such, I've broken it down so that all of Group A's tasks cover the area east of Vancure Street, while Group B's tasks are focused on the area west of Vancure Street. Must be an important street. I believe Vancure Street is the main thoroughfare that runs throughout the city, leading to the Imperial Palace. That's the one. As soon as we leave the station, you'll see it stretching out to the north. It's hardly a precise division, but for the purposes of the field study, I'm sure it'll be more than sufficient. Now, I'd like each group to take one of these envelopes. Received address and keys. Aw yeah. This envelope looks like the one we usually get with our field study itinerary. But what about this address and key? Group A, Alta Street, 43221. Group B, Vesta Street, 527-126. Oh, Alto Street? That's around where my family lives. Really? Yep, can't say the address brings any particular place to mind, though. I seem to remember Vesta Street being a main street on the west side of the city. Yes, it's a fairly lively working-class neighborhood. Dad, are these... Sorry. That's right. The addresses of the places you'll be staying while you're here, along with their keys. Both groups will be staying in different places, so I suggest tracking down your lodgings before you start your work. Think of it as a small orienteering exercise to help you get a better feel for the city. I wonder if we had gone west, do you think we would have met Kurt? I mean, it's possible. Depends on whether he was in Heimdall or Parm at the time. Although with the summer festival coming up, I would bet dollars to donuts that he would probably be here. My apologies. I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave for now. Dad? Preparations for the summer festival have me running from place to place, as you can imagine. I wish I could stay and chat for a bit longer, but that's life in politics for you. Oh, and one more thing. The communications functionality of your Arcus has been enabled in the city. Good luck out there. Yeah, the DMV is turning out a lot of requests. I'm a busy man. Wait, hold on just a... I'm almost as busy as Carl Regnitz here. I'm not sure what to make of it all. Since he's the governor, I was expecting him to be a lot more strict, but he actually seems more... playful. I feel ashamed you had to see that. He's always been like that, I'm afraid. At least he manages to fulfill his responsibilities as governor somehow. Actually, I've heard he's extremely good at his job. Coming from the background he does, he's friendly and down to earth, but people say he's a born leader, too. The Imperial Chronicle always paints him in a favorable light as well. I hear he butts heads with the noble faction far less than his fellow reformist, Chancellor Osborne. In politics, a friendly demeanor can be just as easily be an act to sway popular sentiment. Tio's up next. It is Tio time. I got something for Kitsune in the works here. And then Diet Laura's up. And then I've got something for Lady, who I need to talk to about details at some point. And then after that, well, we'll see what's after that. Maybe. After all, there aren't many people who can waltz in and borrow meeting space from the RMP. Well... the capital is the nexus in the heart of the nation's entire railway network. As such, the Railway Military Police find itself indebted daily to Governor Regnance's good graces. This was just an opportunity for us to return the favor, at least a little. I think so, actually, yeah. Which means I need to watch more Symphogear, too. God damn it. Come on, now. Well, thank you for allowing us to use this room for our meeting. We need to get our field study underway, so if you'll excuse us. Of course, I wish you well in your studies. If you'll follow me, I'll escort you to the station's exit. You'll order something, killer? I don't know, man. 20 American dollars is like 200 Australian dollars. I mean, I do. I'm just really bad at watching anime in a timely manner. I either watch like 12 episodes at once, or like I watch one episode like every 4 days. It's so vast. Sorry, I was clicking without reading there. It happens. Oh, reading out loud anyway. The size of the city never ceases to amaze me. Way too many people. It only starts to sink in that I'm in the capital after I see an orbal tram zipping along. Is that what those little train vehicles are? I've never had the opportunity to ride one, but I believe they're used to ferry people around the city more easily. Yeah, they're the main form of public transportation here. They link all 16 of the capital's main districts. There's something of an icon here in Heimdall. Their fare is pretty cheap too, which makes them convenient for getting around. Have a good night, Fen. Take care. Sweet dreams. Lots of people use them so often that they just buy a yearly pass. Amazing. All that, and so many orbal cars on the roads too. Oh, is that building off in the distance? That would be Valaflame Palace, residence of His Majesty the Emperor. Although, from what I understand, Chancellor Osborne's imperial government is also situated within. Yes, that's the case. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave here. I wish you the best of luck on your 3 days of field study. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time to see us off. She really doesn't seem like an army officer, does she? Indeed. Though the Railway Military Police are known as one of the Imperial Army's most elite divisions. Not to mention one of the branches most despised by the aristocracy. If a province has a railway, you can virtually guarantee that they'll use it as an excuse to meddle in its security affairs. I've rarely seen them in Legram, though judging by their actions during our encounter at the nature park, they did seem exceptionally well trained. Yeah, even with the same number of soldiers, they had no trouble rolling right over the provincial army. And on top of that, the captain is so elegant and pretty. She even looks good in a uniform. Some people have all the luck. It's like she's everything Sarah isn't. You could say that again. Though it seems those two have more than a little history between them. Alright, I suppose we ought to get moving then. Yeah, we'll need to hop a tram to where our lodgings are, then find the addresses we've been given. We've got a long 3 days ahead of us, so let's give them our best. You love the Heimdall theme? I'm not very partial to it, honestly. It's fine, but it doesn't do anything special for me. You can count on it. Fee, Laura, take care of yourselves. You too. May the goddess be with you all. Take care. Alright, bye for now then. I know you do, killer. It's just when there's so many great songs, the ones that aren't as great, just like, kinda just don't stick out as much. This eastbound orbal tram will be departing momentarily. All those wishing to board, please do so at this time. Run! Heimdall's a pretty nice city, though. I love the way the red brick buildings look. It's got a very distinct feel to it. I haven't been to the capital in a long time, but I'm always surprised at just how big this street is. Really? This view is nothing special to those who've lived here all their lives. But I suppose seeing all the orbital cars and trams zipping along must be a real sight to people from the provinces. Indeed. Even though in my home province, people are depending less and less on horse-drawn carriages, I've never seen so many orbital cars in one place before. Well, even here, carriages were the standard, up until about 20 years ago. But these days, they seem kind of quaint. You never really see them anymore. The Republic's capital has a lot of cars too, just like this. After that, Crossbell probably has the most. Oh, really? You've done a lot of traveling for someone your age. Though I guess when you were in a... Yup, Jaeger work takes you places. Anyway, what's Alto Street like? That's where we're staying when we're here, right? Isn't that where your house is, Elliot? Yeah, it's a pretty calm street, I guess. We should be taking a right here. I don't know why I made my first emote Laura dabbing, but you know what? Screw it. That's the life we live. I won't question the decisions I make late at night. I don't really find myself near Alto Street all that often. Looks like you live in a nice part of the city, though. You think? Anyway, we should start looking for where our lodgings are. Oh yeah, Elliot? You live around here, right? Why don't we drop by your house first? Well, that does seem like the natural thing to do. I kind of want to see it. Well, it's really near here, but still. I doubt my dad will be in. Not sure if Sis will be either. Yeah, I think you mentioned having an older sister before. All the more reason to pay a visit then, right? Okay, if you insist. Thanks. My house is the two-story place with all the flowers over there. Don't know if anyone's home right now, but we can at least have a look. I wonder. So that's what this place is called. Totally forgot about it when I was writing my story, but, yeah. This place was prominent in part 4 of my Reen Unific. Yeah. That's where they went for their coffee date. And then they kind of got chased all around town. Do I want to throw Elise in a word or no? Probably not. It's been so long since I was last here that I feel a bit nervous. Don't worry, I know the feeling. No need for such hand-wringing. It is your home, after all. I know, but still. Okay, come on in. Punished Elisa. Elisa never gets anything but, like, utter shame and heartbreak. I mean, it started off as stalking, and then it turned into a chase scene. Wow, it feels like ages since I was home. So this is Elliot's house.
Oh, is someone there? I'll be with you in just a moment. Sorry for the wait. What? Is she? She looks just like Elliot. Hi, sis. I'm home. Elliot? Elliot! Whoa! Oh my. It's you! It's really you! I didn't think I'd be able to see you again so soon. Oh, thank the goddess. Sis, please, not in front of my classmates. Looks like they get along pretty well. Yeah, I'm almost jealous. Marcus, you're hella jealous, man. You know it. I'm Elliot's older sister, Fiona Craig. I hear you've been saving my brother's skin at school. I'm so glad to finally meet all of you. You think you just threw up in your mouth? Man, don't you know it. Actually, Elliot's the one doing the saving most of the time. Indeed, his attentiveness has proven valuable on many occasions. Yeah, it has. Are you blushing? Of course not. Why would I be? You must be Reen, Laura, Machias, and Fee? And now I can see what you meant when you wrote that you made some really interesting friends. Yeah. You're not teaching any piano classes today? As it so happens, I have the day off. And none of the children have come by either, so you picked a good time to visit. Oh, you teach piano here at home? Elliot is at the wind orchestra at the academy, too. Is everyone in this family a musician? Well, almost. My dad's not really the musical type. Couldn't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow. I'd love the chance to go to a concert as a family once in a while. But he's so busy with work that he rarely has the chance to come home and see us. What does your dad do anyway? Well... Oh, have you not told them? Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever saying. Is it something secret you can't talk about? Oh, no, nothing like that. My dad's not a spy or anything. Maybe. He's in the Imperial Army. The Imperial Army? Really? Yeah, probably no way you'd guess that looking at me, right? I didn't exactly inherit the physique. Well, you got a point. But man, last name Craig, in the army, it sounds really familiar. Wait, your father wouldn't happen to be Olaf Craig, would he? The Olaf Craig, decorated Lieutenant General of Erebonia's armed forces? That's our dad, all right. I think I've heard of him. Many consider him the most formidable general in the Imperial Army, and he's known more widely around the Empire simply as Craig the Red. He leads the 4th Armored Division, which boasts the greatest firepower in the entire armed forces. I read about him in the research I did before entering the academy, but I never did put 2 and 2 together when I met Elliot. Come to think of it, doesn't Instructor Neidhart come from the 4th Armored Division too? It kind of threw me when I saw Elliot just casually chatting with him a while ago. But now I can see how you'd wind up talking with him outside of class. Yeah, and then Elliot becomes a frickin' balla-ass pimp, man. Elliot knows what he's about. He lives that life. He's proud of it. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, I met him through my dad before coming to the academy. Well, I'm not surprised you didn't peg me as Olaf Craig's son. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't find out. Elliot? Doesn't take a psychic to see that there's something going on here. Sorry, I didn't mean to make things all awkward like this. Just don't worry about it. Oh, right. Do you know of any hotels around here, Fiona?
We've got an address for where we're staying, and it's apparently around here, but I've got no clue where it actually is. What? You're not staying here? Well, we are in town for a field study. Besides, there aren't enough beds here for all of us. But it's been so long since I last saw you. I guess you've finally reached that age when it's not cool to give your sis big hugs anymore. I feel a little sad, but I guess we all grow up. I'll still be watching over you, though. God damn it. The DMV never ends. We'll take a look at it after I'm done streaming. Sis, please. His sister seems to be even more attached to him than he is to her. Still, that's kind of strange. There aren't any hotels in this area. At least, not that I know of. Ugh. Huh? None at all? Perhaps my father gave us the wrong address. But your father doesn't seem like the type to make such a careless mistake. I'm not 100% sure, but... Can you show me the address he gave you? Oh, sure thing. It's written right here. Reen handed the memo with the address of their lodgings to Fiona. Oh, I think I know where this is. Isn't this where the old Bracer Guild used to be? Oh! A guild branch. Are you sure? Yeah, an old friend of mine used to work there. Though we've been out of touch for a while now. Really? I had no idea. Bracers, huh? Still, I'm baffled as to why my father would choose to put us up in an old guild house. Well, we should at least go have a look for ourselves. Do you know the way, Elliot? I think so. It should just be down the road from here. Huh? I was hoping you'd stay a bit longer. But if you have things to do, I'll just sit here. Alone. It'd make my day if you dropped by for meals while you're here, though. I'd be more than happy to cook for you all. That sounds great. What do you guys think? Well, if it wouldn't be any trouble, I'm not gonna turn down home cooking. I'm in. That's the spirit. I'll be sure to treat you to the very best I can whip up this evening. So make sure you get plenty done today and work up a real appetite. My elder sister was not like this. Not like I wanted her to, though. We spent most of the time fighting each other until we became adults. Yeah. I don't really think Falcom has a grasp on brother-sister relationships. Or at least in the West, anyway. I mean, I'd argue with my sister a lot, but we were actually pretty close to each other. So, I mean, I can kind of understand it. I know it's not the same for a lot of people. You said it. Alright, let's head on over to the guild. Okay. Ah. Only child, huh? I kinda understand that. just a bit. Only child for life. Killer has a younger sister. That explains why he likes them foldable. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. Being a housewife is hard work. You're deciding this just 2 days before the festival? Bruh, not cool. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Sometimes I just say the first thing that comes to mind, and it turns out I'm a total frickin' asshole when I do that. We're close, but I always found her bossy. I was 6 years younger, though, so I can imagine I was a pain in the arse at times. Yeah, no, I'm only 2 years younger than my sister, so... Pretty close like that. Yeah, this is definitely the place written on the memo. I didn't think we'd end up staying in an old guild branch. I'm guessing Group B was fixed up in the other one then. So there's more than one guild branch in the city? Yeah, back when the guild still had a presence in Heimdall, there were 2 branches. The guild pulled out of the city over a year ago, though, so not many pay attention to these buildings now. Is that so? The guild still has an active branch in my hometown, Legram. Really? That's more the exception than the rule these days. The building looks surprisingly new, considering they've been gone for over a year. Oh, that's because there was a big fire that swept through here about 2 years ago. Yeah, big fire. Common people don't know what actually went on, but this was the whole, gospel plan. Get Cassius Bright out of Liberalt so, you know, they can enact their plan without frickin' Cassius ruining their plans. Richie likes the Heimdall theme too. Again, this doesn't do much for me, but still. They rebuilt the buildings after that, but they wound up getting shuttered when the guild left town anyway. No one knows for sure whether the fire was an accident or not. Some people still think it was set by terrorists. That's an unsettling thought. It's just a rumor, though. There's no proof of anything. Must have been that operation. Huh? Nothing. Anyway, let's head in, shall we? My father gave us the key, so we should be able to let ourselves in. Well, shall we open it up? Oh yeah, I think the one in CS3 was a little bit more memorable than this one, to me. You know, I was actually expecting it to be way less tidy inside. There's some kind of notice posted up on some of the walls and bulletin boards. Seems to be a notice of who's currently in charge of the building. Apparently, it's currently owned by the local government. Well, that explains why the governor had the authority to let us stay here while we're in town. Oh yeah, the hijinks. You bet. Which part are we staying in, then? There's nothing but a reception counter down here, so I suppose we must be staying upstairs. Let's go drop off our stuff and see what we got in store for today. Co-ed chaos opportunities? I mean, you know it. He's prepared brand new beds for us and everything? Isn't that going a little far? This isn't a hotel. I'm not gonna complain. Your dad really seems like a nice guy. We should appreciate his consideration. Alright, now that we got our lodging sorted out, it's time to take a look at today's tasks. Field Study Day 1, Assign Tasks. Alright, I forgot we have so many freaking quests to do. Yeah, so, there's a monster in the underground passage, so we're going to be doing that. My name is Noble. I run the Der Himmel Hotel, which, unfortunately, currently has a monster lurking beneath it. If you can get rid of it, please see me at my hotel in the Gagne district. Hats off. Jasmine. A customer who visited my gelato stall yesterday accidentally dropped their hat. I'd like to get it back to them, but I'm not sure how. If you have any good ideas, please visit my stall in Dreikel's Plaza. Jasmine. Chronicles of the Chronicle. A journalist at the Imperial Chronicle needs assistance with a tourism piece he's preparing. For more information, speak to me at the reception in our office on Vakir Street, and I will connect you to Citron and Amber Amore. One of my cafe's most popular records has been shattered. If possible, I would like to get another record of the same song, but I need help. Visit me at the Concert Cafe Etoile at Alto Street for further information. Hemming. Sorry, my French is atrocious. I apologize. I'm pretty sure it's like Etoile, but again, French bad. I slept during French class in freaking junior high, so don't at me. The tasks Machias' father selected certainly show the variety one would expect from a city this size. Yeah, we'll need to make sure we know exactly what each task involves before taking it on. Our group's covering the area east of Inkier Street, so it might be a good idea to go around and scope out all these places before noon. Agreed. I want to get an idea of where everything is. We can use the orbal trams to visit all the relevant locations on this side of the city while we're going through our tasks. You two alright with being our travel guides? Of course. Might as well put our knowledge to use. May be hard to show you around a city this size, but I'll give you as grand a tour as I can. Oh, right. Yeah, no, it's been a while since I streamed, so I haven't mentioned it, but Aono Kiseki's getting the Geofront treatment, which is going to be really great. So, you guys aren't going to have any excuses not to play the Crossbell games now once that's out. From what I understand, they're actually making really good progress on it. Yeah, 75% so far. I imagine they got most of the framework and like the difficult stuff figured out during their trials with 0, so the only issue is the last 25% is always the hardest. So, I mean, temper your expectations that's going to be coming anytime soon, but, I mean, still get excited that it's going to be coming at some point. Sis said she'll fix dinner for us, so let's head back here when it starts getting late. Yeah, once we're done with everything, let's go to Elliot's house. Okay, let's get moving. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Understood. Let's do all we can to ensure we're not shown up by Group B. Ooh, sorry. Too much Mountain Dew, man. While in Heimdall, you can travel between the areas of the city relevant to the group's field study. Travel? Either walk to the end of the area map, or press the square button and select one of the destinations listed. Each area also has a tram stop, which you can use to visit travel by tram to other areas. At certain points in the chapter, you'll need to visit the tram to reach your destination. Yeah, I mean, official localization be the most ideal, but make do. Anyway, as you can see, we have not only one room of beds, but 2 rooms of beds. So, there could be some hijinks going on here. Still in planning phases. I've been overwhelmed with other things. Anyway, I'm gonna make a save while it's prudent, and let me just check my Guido here, see if I can figure out the fastest way to do this right. Because I want to deal with my miscellaneous stuff first. Bifrost. A couple of things I need to buy. Okay. Frat party at the guild hall. Yup. Exactly. Anyway, since we're here, we're gonna poke our heads in. Now, get over here and let me pat your head. Not in front of everyone like this. First Fiona, and now her. He's pretty popular. At least with girls who want to baby him. I expected this, but it's still entertaining. Let's not talk about this. You're a funny bunch yourself. Well, either way, be nice to him. If I know he has some good friends, I don't need to fret about him quite so much. Yeah, dude, Elliot knows business, man. He's reading Railway Mania. How did Laura expect this? Well, you see, Killer, Laura actually has a longing, burning desire to pet Elliot's head. And one day she will awaken to her true MILF potential. But, that'll still be a while yet. Welcome back, Elliot. Seeing you walk in, it's like nothing's changed. Glad to see you're doing well, Hemming. Is he an old friend of yours? Yep, let me introduce you. Hemming used to be a famous musician, but now he's settled down and owns this place. Fiona and I have known him since we were kids, and we owe him a lot. This place is pretty popular, too. If you're involved with music in Heimdall, you probably know Etoile. Fucking not even gonna bother trying. One thing I liked about Geofront Zero, that moment between Tio and Randy they decided to copy from Close to the End in CS3, in reference to Lloyd and Nelly. Oh, nice. I appreciate. This is very nice. Fascinating. I wasn't even aware that this place existed. It's kind of relaxing. Thank you. Now that the introductions are out of the way, you sent in a request for us to take care of, didn't you? I did, in fact. Can you start right away? Should we, Reen? Might as well. Sure, mind telling us what you need? The request mentioned that one of your favorite records was smashed. That's right. It happened while I was trying to change around the store's layout. I ended up knocking one of the shelves over by mistake, which in turn led to the record falling out and shattering. What terrible luck. Which record was it? Tragically enough, it was Ember Amour. Oh no, you play that one every night. And it came out over 30 years ago. It has become rather hard to find, yes. You know your music. The Wind Orchestra would be proud. Maybe. I've got plenty of other records to play while I look for a replacement, so it's not an insurmountable problem. I'm more worried about the fact that I have an old friend stopping by this evening who really loves that song. That's why I'd like to ask you if you can find me a replacement before the end of the day. Makes sense. I assume you've searched all the nearby record stores already. I did, but none of them had it in stock. This is a big city, though. I haven't given up on it just yet. Which is why I sent the request your way. And we have our work cut out for us. Does anyone know of any stores that might sell old records? You might want to ask Fiona about that. Oh yeah, I suppose a piano instructor would know where to buy records. Probably knows every store. My thoughts exactly. She's probably our best bet. Then we know where to start. Hopefully she'll be able to help us. Look at you kids, already formulating a plan. Here, Elliot. This should cover the cost of the record if you manage to find it. Thanks. Okay, we're off to find that record. I'm sure you will. Yeah, Elliot knows all the best music joints in Heimdall. All 9,000 of them. Okay, there's probably not that many. Anyway, let's run back to the Craig family home. I'll say though. Seriously, this place is nice. Like, fuck, how do you get a place like this? Man, I'm jealous. I'm so freaking jealous. I want to live in your house, Fiona. Be my wife. Then again, I'd have to deal with, Olaf Craig. Scratch that. No, I said nothing. Don't mind me. Even in this game, Heimdall feels big. Oh yeah, Heimdall is fast. I really appreciate it. They make it feel like it's, the biggest city in the entire world. Oh, hello everyone. Is there something I can help you with? We hope so. Ellie explained that Hemming asked them to search for a copy of Amber Amour. Oh no, poor Hemming. That might be a hard record to find though. As far as I can remember, most stores here don't stock it anymore. That's what we were afraid of. But that's why we came to you. We thought you might know some other ways we can get our hands on it. This is something of a long shot, but how about trying asking at Plaza Bifrost on Vakier Street? That's not a suggestion I was expecting. Same here. I don't remember there being any music stores in there. Did they add one while I was gone? Oh, right. I'd also have to deal with, Tidy Nighties here. That might be an issue. Not within the building itself, no. However, Plaza Bifrost actually has a number of partner stores all throughout the city, and some of which sell records. So if you ask there, they'll be able to check if any of them have a copy in stock. That's quite the trick. I'm impressed.
Well, you learn these kind of things as you grow up. Aren't you lucky to have such a reliable sister, Elliot? And so humble, too. But I can't deny you really helped us out. Thanks a lot. We'll head straight for Plaza Bifrost now. Just remember to be careful. She's really crazy about her brother, isn't she? Yeah, I'm kinda jealous. Reen wants in. Hey Elliot, how you feel about being my little brother? Step away from my sister, Reen, or you're gonna get these hands. No, I'm kidding. Especially when I'm in making the jokes about Elliot being interested in Elise. Hey now. I thought I made it clear that Fiona and Sarah are sharing Nightheart. Anyway, I think that's everything I need to do in Alto Street. So let's head to a new destination here. We've got plenty of business in Vankier Street, so we're gonna head here first. Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm joking about it because Elliot is, like, the first one to notice, hey, damn, who's this lady over here? It's like, oh, she's your sister. And he's like, damn it, she's his sister. So this is Vankier Street. It sure is busy. Of course, it's the biggest street in Heimdall. There's more to it than just Plaza Bifrost, too, which means that you'll see lots of different types of people. Different types of people and different types of orbital vehicles, it seems. Well, that's partly due to the Imperial Transportation Act that came into effect last year. Don't run into the road, Machias. You're the last person I need treating me like a child. Anyway, it sounds like we'll be coming here a lot during our visit. We'd better take the chance to familiarize ourselves with the shops here. Yeah, Reen's a total Siscon. The Siscon Chevalier. Alright, so we got some business in Plaza Bifrost here. So let's talk to the teller here. Welcome to Plaza Bifrost. Is there anything I can help you with? We're looking for a specific item and heard that this was the place to ask. That's right. What can I help you find today? We're trying to find a record that came out roughly 30 years ago. It's called Amber Amore. Is there any chance that someone here would have it in stock? Amber Amore. Allow me to get in touch with our affiliated stores. Please bear with me as I do so. Thank you for waiting. Did you manage to find it? I'm afraid not. I contacted all 5 stores, but none of them had a copy, I'm afraid. That's less than ideal. Can you ask anyone else? Unfortunately not. I'm afraid you might have to inquire elsewhere. However, before we resort to that, it is possible for us to contact the record maker and ask them to send us a copy. Would that be of interest to you? How long would it take to arrive? It depends on the company, but anywhere from a week to a month, I'd say. Oh. Unfortunately, we were asked to find a copy by tonight. While I appreciate the offer, there's not much point in getting it a week from now. So you need it right away. Then might I suggest you visit the Ost district? There's a very reliable second-hand store that might have it. Hey, Draconic Rat, how's it going? Hope everything's going well. Wouldn't surprise me if Alphen and Elise asked Reen to be their donor. Oh, goodness. Oh, right, I didn't think of that. Didn't realize there were second-hand stores in Heimdall. Don't you live in the Ost district, Machias? Not only do I live there, I know the woman who runs the store. The store's named Emeralds, and I'm fairly certain they sell old records. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Fine by me. We really appreciate all the help you've given us. My pleasure. I do hope you find what you're looking for. Well, that's good to hear, Draconic, man. It's been a while. Sorry I haven't streamed recently. Been busy with stuff. Been living life. And,
yeah, other things. So yeah, just remember to buy all the copies of Carnelia while you're here. And I think this guy has what I'm looking for. Yeah, I need to buy me a puppy strap. Shame that's so freaking expensive, but you got what you gotta do. Killer's Internet's being Australian right now. That sucks. And, nice. Glad you decided to pop on in and check me out. Not so glad about the overtime, but I hope it's not being too rough on you. Anyway, what do I need here? I think I'm fine. Like, I like having restorative items, but they're just too damn expensive to justify ever purchasing. Unlike ingredients, where you will always need a few of them on hand. Too expensive, I swear. That should be fine. Well, that's good at least. Also, Marcus, make me the fucking coffee.
Alright, I'll give it a try. What did you
expect from me? Marcus Marcus
okay.
Regnus.
Oh, okay, it's...
Alright, that should be fine. I'm not going, It is never Fee's cooking power hour in this house. But if you insist, I will find something she can make. Make me some fish nuggets,
okay.
Fee.
This one's my specialty.
Yeah, buddy. Also, this is the weapon store. We're gonna buy a couple of weapons. Holy crap, they're expensive. Ugh. Alright, let's at least get ring covered. Everyone else can suck my ass. Alright, Fees is actually fairly cheap, so you know what? There we go. And no, I'm not buying armor. You have the delight of night shifts? Yay. Yeah, I remember that, Draconic. How... Why can't we notice where Vita is? Who the fuck's Vita? I don't know. Yeah, because it's even more bullshit how Rose didn't know. Oh, there's a famous opera singer here. What's her name? Vita Clotilde. Never heard of her. I wonder if she has any relation to Vita Clotilde. Nah, couldn't be. Yeah, also. Let's just frickin' do that. I got no frickin' money now, but hey, it's fine. Who needs money anyway? I'm just gonna change a few of those, because don't need those right now. So I like pretending I have some mirror on hand. Alright, that should be that. So let's start this quest at the Imperial Chronicle here.
Isn't this...
Oh, this is where they published the Imperial Chronicle newspaper.
Yeah, I totally remember that. It's not like, you know, they're freaking blind to the goings-on in the Empire around them. Why are they so scared of publishing anything that's remotely challenging? People want to get shaken up. They're tired of the softball pablum they're forced to read. So, we're already getting into what the Imperial Chronicle is like. It's basically a propaganda rag for, the frickin' Imperialists here. So, yeah. Exactly. Like, they get the Imperial Chronicle. They should know this shit, man. How the fuck does her frickin' magic spell work if, like, you can't even tell when it's written on a frickin' newspaper.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hi, we're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're here to follow up on a request someone made of us.
Ah, I see. You must be Class 7 then. Would you like me to call the man who made this request out to meet you?
Yes, please.
Understood. Please take a seat on the sofa over there then while I do so.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Norton, photographer here at the Imperial Chronicle. I've actually met Reen here before, though. Glad to see you're keeping well. Likewise, it's nice to see you again. Didn't expect I'd run into you like this, though. You know him?
Yeah, I met him during our field study last month.
Right, back when you were in the Nord Highlands. I see you, typo. I see Highlands not being capitalized properly. Sorry. Yep, I was there at the same time. I really owe Reen and the rest of his group for everything they did for me. I probably wouldn't have got pictures as good as I did if it weren't for them. Now you're exaggerating things. I'll take the compliment, though. Well, I wouldn't mind having you folks with me next time I head out. Okay, enough hopes and dreams. Let's talk about the details of this request.
I'm guessing it's summer festival related?
How could it not be? It's always got us scrambling at this time of year. Not just fooling Rose, fooling every single witch in the coven. So, basically, I want you to help take some of the weight off of our shoulders.
And how would we do that exactly?
We need you to help us make a tourist pamphlet, essentially. We put these things out on a regular basis, but this one's made specifically for the festival. But like I said, we're so swamped around here that it's really dragging.
Sounds tough.
I assume you won't be asking us to actually write the thing, will you? No, we wouldn't go that far. We need to go to some of the featured stores and do a couple of things. First up, you need to collect each store's comment for the pamphlet. Don't worry, we've asked them to write them in advance. After that, we need to take a picture of the store and its employees for us. And just to make sure everything's the way it should be sure to read each store's comment back to them.
That sounds very doable. Yeah, Reen knows how to use a camera too, so we shouldn't run into any issues.
Is that so?
I'm hardly an expert, but I know how to work one at least.
Now that we know what we have to do, just how many stores will we be visiting exactly? 5 in total. They're all on Vancouver Street too, so you won't be running around much. You'll find the first 2 in Plaza Bifrost. You'll be looking for Weston House, which is a general grocery store, and Mimosa, a coffee shop of sorts. Have a good night, killer. Hope your internet gets better. Then, south of Plaza Bifrost, you'll find a weapon shop named Watson's, followed by a Lumiere Orbal factory south of that. Last but not least, Lesage, which is right next to Lumiere.
You get all that, Machias?
Yeah, that's a lot of stops, but I doubt we'll have any trouble finding them. Yeah, they're all on the west side of Vancouver Street, so you're not exactly going to get lost. Well, that's everything you need to know. Any questions? Nope, we're good. Great, you're going to need this then. I'm heading back to work now, so I'm counting on you. Get Citron to give me a shout when you've been to all the stores. I'd appreciate it if you give it the comments and the camera when you're done, too. Will do.
Okay then, let's get started.
Yeah, Rose is definitely eccentric, to say the absolute least. Alright, let's go fishing for comments.
Welcome to Weston House.
Thanks. We're here to do a favor for the Imperial Chronicle. Alright, I forgot how samey this all was, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna talk out this one and just do a general for the rest.
Ah, yes, my contact there said you'd be dropping by. Here's our comment.
Thanks. Let me read this back to you just to make sure everything's in order. Letting our customers leave with a smile is our greatest honor, so please pay us a visit on your next trip to Heimdall. Is that okay?
Wow, it sounds so embarrassing when you read it out loud like that. But even so, that's right.
Great. Now for a picture, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Say cheese. Much appreciated.
Oh, please, it was nothing.
So yeah, basically, same shit, different day. Do. Oh, crap, I'm out of Mountain Dew. But also I shouldn't drink anymore because I've had like 2 liters of it today. Oof. Alright, 2 down. I mean, I will be regretting it when I go to the bathroom later, and it burns when I pee, so... No, it'll probably not be that bad, but... Just I should limit myself on the caffeine I drink per day. Just for healthiness sake. I may not live forever, but I would like to make it past, 30. In any case. Oh, man. I don't know if I'll finish up all the quests here before, because I'm getting a little bit sleepy. Well, I'll keep going for a little while longer at least. Yada yada yada. Stop by Lumiere Orbal Factory for all your orbit-related needs. And these comments are even funny. It's a shame. We need some real treachery going on here. Just like, someone give us an absolute garbage comment, like, come to Boutique Lesage. We got the fucking shit you need, bitch. I don't know, something like that. We made those uniforms in this very store. If you want to stay on the cutting edge of fashion, you want to shop Lesage. Is that acceptable? It is indeed. I keep saying Lesage. It's Lesage. Like, that's not even the French pronunciation for it. Le Sludge. Boom. Got him. Alright, that is all of them, I'm pretty sure. We got everything we need from all 5 stores. I just want to check that there's nothing stupid, like, oh, you actually need to talk to somebody else at a different store entirely, and then, get in the butt. But no, you're good. There's no secrets for this one. I think what I'll do is I'll stop before doing the monster one. That's probably where I'll go to. Good day, everyone. I assume you finished Norton's request? That we have. Here you go. Thank you very much. I'll go call Norton back out here, so please make yourself comfortable on the sofa. Nice work out there. Just had the photos you took developed too, and gave them once over. How were they? I was a bit nervous knowing that a pro would be looking at them. Let me tell you, there's no need for that. You took some nice shots. They're just right for this. That's a relief. Nice. Good for you. Do all the comments seem to be in order? Yep. Looks good to me. Now all we gotta do is plan out the pamphlet's layout, and we'll be done. That's wonderful. Running around Vancouver Street was worth it then. I'll say. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. You did great work. Alright. can't forget to hand over your reward. Here you go. The intimidation quartz. Nice. That's very nice of you. Thanks. Time for me to get back to work. Feels like a lot less to handle thanks to all of you, though. How am I going to equipment? Quartz. I like saying the Force, but Intimidation also gives you the Phantom Phobia spell, which is really good. So yeah, Machias, you're getting a nice spell, in addition to scaring the shit out of the monsters occasionally. Alright, my next destination will be... Pretty sure I want to go to Dreckel's Plaza first, actually. This is Dreckel's Plaza. The large building you can see in the distance is Valaflame Palace, home of the Imperial family and the government. I can see a statue of Emperor Dreckels the Lionheart in the center of the plaza as well. This is the one place in the capital that never gets any less stunning, no matter how many times I see it. Well, we've come all the way out here. We might as well go take a closer look. Yep. I believe it is... I don't remember. Actually. I don't remember the events I'm thinking of happened on the same day or not. I'm pretty sure it's this first day, though, actually. No, but we need to talk to these two right here. Very important. Anton's actually a poet, you know. He's been using his tragic love life as inspiration for everything he writes. Traveling only reminds him of his past rejections, which helps him write more. So this is Valaflame Palace. It's just magnificent. If I were even 1,000th as majestic as this building, maybe she wouldn't have rejected me. Oh, Anton, my boy. Yeah, it does happen tonight. I know that. I'm pretty sure it's first day stuff. Welcome! Would you like some gelato? Excuse me, I'd like to... Oh wow, there's a lot of you today. How many will we be having, and what flavors? I'll take lemon. Don't play along with her. Unfortunately, we haven't come to purchase your assuredly delicious gelato. We were sent by the governor to assist you with a request. Oh, so that's why you're here. Sorry about that. No worries. May I ask what you need our help with? Of course. There was a customer who stopped by for gelato the other day, you see. He told me all about how his hat was a handmade gift he received from someone very special to him. Ironically, he dropped it by my stall and there's been no sign of him ever since. That's not good. Especially if it was so important to him. He was probably devastated after he realized he lost it too. Which means he's most likely frantically searching for it as we speak. The catch being he's unaware of where exactly he dropped it. Yep, that's probably it. I could have given it back to him by now if he were a regular customer, but he's definitely not. Well, if you knew who he was, this wouldn't be a problem. How old do you think he was? I'd say he was in his 20s at least. He did mention he was from the Ost district. That's all I know, though. Sorry. How many 20-something males are there in Heimdall? More than would make this easy. Still, knowing he's from the Ost district should make things easier. Oh, right. That's where you're from, isn't it? That's right. Well, that's helpful. The Ost district has a strong sense of community, and I know a pub owner who may know something. So I assume we'll find him eventually. Then I see no reason not to go to this pub. Probably our best bet. Could we take that hat with us, Jasmine? Of course. Here you go. Thank you. Okay, Machias, lead the way. Of course. The pub's called Gamgee's, and it's owned by a man named, well, Gamgee. Pubs are always good for getting info. Good luck finding him. I owe you some gelato for this. Don't worry, we'll make sure he gets his hat back. Hats off. Yeah, so that's why I wanted to go here first, to pick up this quest. Because we'd be heading off to Ost anyway. Oh shit, it's our boy. It's the Grand Master of Violin. Have you all come to hear my symphony of love as it resounds throughout the city? Didn't we meet you at the Grand Market at Keldic? What are you doing here? Oh, how silly of you. I am a free spirit, one who is everywhere, yet nowhere. Crazy talk aside, he's probably here for the summer festival.
This looks like a nice...
This looks like a perfect spot for fishing. Give me that fish. Give me that fish. Ooh boy, give me that fish. Fish, 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 fish. Gotcha.
Wow, this is a big one!
I got a trout. Didn't give me a lot of CP though, that's kind of a shame. Anyway, you're not allowed to get too close to here, but still. So this is Battleflame Palace. This is where the Imperial government is headquartered too, right? Yeah. It's a pretty imposing building though. Looking up at it, one can really appreciate the grand scale of this nation. True. Oh, you're all here too? Wait, what are you guys doing here? Totally coincidence. It's not like we were planning to run into you here. Isn't your group supposed to be focusing on the western half of the city? I seem to recall your group being assigned to cover the east side, and yet, here you are. Oh, this must be where our areas overlap. Have you been going around exploring all the places on your list too, then? Yes, we only arrived here by tram a little while ago. How's everything coming along, Fee? Not bad. Still, in a city this big, it's quite a coincidence to just run into each other like this. True, perhaps fate keeps trying to bring us together. The winds must have guided us here. I take it they put you all up in an old guild house too, then? Yeah, I have to say, I didn't see that coming. Your dad seems like he's the meddling type, Machias. I wish I could disagree. I'm sure he has his reasons. We've explored about half of our assigned areas so far. How about you? Yeah, I'd say we've been to about half of ours, too. I see. And also, it seems we all have some more legwork ahead of us. Yeah, let's give it our best out there. Oh, hey, why don't we all get lunch together later? That sounds wonderful. There's no guarantee we'll be able to get together again during our visit after all. True, it'd be a perfect chance to exchange information as well. I have no objections. Alright, well just give us a call in the Arcus when you're ready to take a break for lunch. We'll do the same. Sounds like a plan. Back to exploring then. Yeah, let's move on to the next area. Later, everyone. Later. I'll let you know a little secret. Mueller's dad shows up in Hajimari. And, he's voiced by the same guy who voices, frickin' Kiritsugu from, Fate Zero. Alright, let's get back to exploring then. Right. Let's see if we can finish scouting out our assigned areas before noon. Yeah, I thought so too. Also, I want to get away from the palace this time around. Well, let's go to Ost. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him show up. Pretty one of the characters' debuts I'm pretty excited for. In addition to some others as well. Yeah, it only took to, the 10th game in the series. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I think they figured, oh shit, we gave him the moniker Thunder God. We need to make him badass. We need an engine capable of handling him. This is the Ost District, where I was born and raised. You'll find mostly lower-class citizens and laborers living around here. Huh, there are a lot of old-looking buildings in this area, but it doesn't look especially run down. It wasn't included in the city's redevelopment plan, but they take good care of it nowadays. Once my father and Chancellor Osborne came into power, at least, the two of them managed to improve the employment areas around here, and in turn, the standard of living. That's why they're so popular here in Heimdall. Chancellor Osborne in particular is famous for holding his ground against even the most influential nobles. Interesting. So does that mean we're near your house, Machias? Yeah, relatively. While there isn't much to see here, everyone gets along pretty well, and they're always there for each other. On that note, there are a number of people with whom I'd like to see before we leave, but I'll do that later. Fine by me. Let's go.
If you say the name Karl in this district, everyone knows you're talking about Karl Regnitz. He's made every single one of our lives better. He was always a smart kid, and nobody expected he'd grow up to be our governor. We're all real proud of him.
Bitch, you better be. Actually, that's rude. Doesn't want to give anyone special treatment, but, I mean, you can put yourself like 8th.
Looks like we've hit a dead end.
This area seems easy to get lost in.
Osborne is the type to hand someone a knife and dare them to try to stab him. Yeah, that sounds like an Osborne move. Stab me if you can. But don't aim for the heart. Aim here. Don't bother. I doubt it would work anyway.
Nono's my friend. We're always together.
Aw, that's sweet. Where am I going? I want to go to Gamgee's place, and I want to go to Emerod's used goods. Right. This is actually the person I'm looking for. But, nope, can't do that just yet. Cat go meow. Welcome. Oh, hey, Machias. Huh? What are you doing here? What happened to your grandmother? It's kind of odd not to see her here. She called it quits, basically, so now the store is all mine. Really? No need to freak out. I'm handling things pretty well. Anyway, be sure to drop by if you're ever in the neighborhood. I don't have too many years on me, but I know what I'm doing. Right. Anyway, there's something I'd like to ask. We're searching for a specific record. Do you know if you have Amber Amore in stock here, by any chance?
Let me have a look, okay?
Sorry for the wait. Is this the one? Thank you very much. So, is that the one? Yep, it's the real deal. It's in really good condition considering that it's secondhand too. Hemming will be ecstatic to see it. How much is it? It's 10% off the original price. Only 10%? That's still pretty expensive. Hey, I'm trying to run a business here. It's a fair price given how well the record's managed to hold its value. I figured it'd be more than regular price since it's so rare. See, she gets it. It'd be way more than retail price if we're out of print, too. 10%. Take it or leave it. We'll take it. This should cover it. Pleasure doing business with you. Well, we found what we needed. Yeah, let's bring this back to Hemming. Sure, after we finished our business here. Sorry. Very important I talk to that cat. Because if you talk to that cat 3 times, nothing will happen. Well, here it is. This is my home. Huh. You wouldn't be able to guess that the governor of Heimdall lived here. Sorry, I didn't mean that in a bad way. No harm done. Mind if we go inside? Well, is there any reason to? It's empty right now anyway, since my dad lives in his official residence most of the time. Right. Let's get out of here. Look. 2 of them.
That's 3 cats now.
Oh, what a little cutie.
There have always been a lot of cats around here. Not sure why, though.
Because this is where the tsunderes grow up. Man, I'm so bored. You think we get more customers with the summer festival so close? I need to order something or I'm gonna die of boredom. Long time no see, Gamgee. Marcus, didn't expect to see you back so soon. Did Carl come back to help you with the summer festival or something? Not exactly. Then again, this is my father we're talking about here. That might have been his plan all along. Guess you haven't grown your habit of overthinking things. Either way, glad to see you're doing well. Make yourself at home. I hope your kids stick with him too. He's stubborn as a mule, but a good guy at heart. Will do. We're well aware. Thanks. But to the matter at hand, there's something I'd like to ask you, Gamgee. Could you take a look at this hat for us? We're searching for its owner. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. I figured. Oh, I remember now. Jim's wife made this for them after they got married. The guy was crazy about it and wouldn't stop showing it off, so I tried my best to erase the damn thing from my mind. So it's Jim's, is it? I'm surprised he dropped something that important to him, though. Well, hurry up and give it back to him. He'll probably cry tears of joy. Last I heard, he's off work today, so you should find him at his house. Just try and keep this a secret from his wife, if you can. Things get awkward if she heard that he dropped it, I guess. Discretion might be a good idea. Do you know where he lives? Yeah, step outside, take a slight right, and head down the steps. It's straight ahead. Thank you for the information, Gamgee. Don't sweat it. Alright. Oh, hello there, Marcus. Doesn't seem like Jim's home. You wouldn't happen to know where Jim is, would you? You just missed him, actually. He wandered out a short while ago without so much as a word. He'd been acting a bit odd for the past few days, too. You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you? No, of course not. Right. What did you need him for, anyway? Oh, Gamgee wanted me to pass on a message to him, that's all. Oh, that's the kind of thing you'd want to do face to face. You shouldn't have gone too far. Thank you for letting us know. Sorry for intruding. Alright. Where are you at, boy? Jim. There you are. Come on, Tram. Hurry up. I really wish I could remember where I dropped it. Jim. There you are. Found him just in time. Yeah, it wouldn't have been easy to find him if you'd gotten on the tram. Did you say find him? Were you looking for me for some reason? That we were. This one happened to be yours, would it? My hat! I can't believe it. This is it. The hat that Grass made for me. Oh, thank Adios. I've been looking all over for this for the past few days. Where in the world did you find it? We didn't find it at all. The lady at the gelato stall by the plaza picked it up after you dropped it. Oh! Now that I think about it, I do remember taking it off there since my head was getting itchy. And then, you accidentally dropped it. Is that... I had no idea you were here, Grass. Sorry, Marcus. I decided to follow you after I realized what happened. I can't believe you, Jim. Not only did you drop the hat, you didn't even tell me the truth about it. Sorry, I just didn't want to upset you.
I understand how you felt, but you should have just told me. Didn't you swear never to keep anything from me when we got married? I'm more upset over the fact that you broke that oath than anything else. You're right. I'm so sorry. I should have told you right away. I'll forgive you this time. Thank you so much for returning it to him. I couldn't be more grateful. This is even close to a proper reward, but here. Are you sure we can have these? Oh, by all means. Please give our thanks to the lady at the gelato stall, too. Of course. Well then, let's go home, darling. We wouldn't want to waste your day off now, would we? No, we would not. Again, thank you all so much for this. My dude Jim's gonna get his dick wet. So, you managed to find him then? Thank goodness. How can I ever repay you? I think you're overestimating what we actually did. Don't worry about it. That's not true at all. Speaking of which, you must all be exhausted after all that running around. How about some gelato to refresh yourselves? You mean it? Wow, thank you. It's the least I can do. See, I like that they give us one lemon gelato, because we asked for lemon. It's really cute and sweet, and I appreciate it. What a treat. Thank you. They look deliciously refreshing. Alright, let's get this record back to Hemming, and then I can call an episode. So let's head to this cafe over here. Actually, doesn't have anything I want, so don't even worry about it. So, you found it after all. Somehow, yeah, it's all yours. Sorry I couldn't find you a brand new one. Oh, no need to worry. You've really saved my evening. Now I don't have to worry about disappointing my friend. How wonderful to hear. Yeah, all that searching was worth it. Well, you can't go without a reward, so here, it's one of our desserts. Thank you very much. It looks so good that I sort of want to eat it right now. That's quite the compliment. Well then, best of luck with the rest of your field study. Anyway, now that we have the track, it actually plays in the area here. So, with this fabulous send-off music, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Trails of Cold Steel, and I hope you'll join me next time as we continue on Chapter 4 and our field study in Heimdall here. We've got a monster in the sewers to take care of, and then we'll see what we have to do from there. It's a pretty big city, whole lot of stuff going on, but seems pretty casual right now. I hope you all enjoyed. If you want to help support this channel, like, comment, subscribe. You can check out my Patreon as well if you want to give some financial support to the channel. And if you are interested in fanfictions for any reason whatsoever, I have an archive of our own page where I post many fanfictions with many different scenarios happening. So, have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Okay.